What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It is good to have you here on this lovely Monday night. It is October 17th, 2022, 7:05 p.m. PT here in San Francisco, California. Star Wars RPG night, episode 11, as a matter of fact, for Star Wars Reign of Tyranny. Very exciting. It's good to be jumping back on the horse. We didn't play last week. Styx was feeling under the weather, and you can't really play this game without your GM. So we had to pivot on sort of a cliffhanger to this week. Cheers, everybody. Got a big old fat beer, a Racer 5 IPA. Cheers, everybody. Happy Monday. It tastes real good. That tastes real good. Hope everyone is doing well on this fine Monday evening. All the boys are hanging out in the Discord. All the boys are hanging out in this sandy alleyway behind this building because pretty much everyone's dead except for me and Al. Left it on a cliffhanger, like I said. Pretty wild last session. Why don't we, yeah, cheers. And thanks for the subs, boys. Jord, Rival, Casty. Dankeschön. Danke. 감사합니다. All right, let's say hi to the, say hi to the nerd crew. Let's say hi to the nerd crew. What's up, boys?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking hilarious.
What's up?
Hello.
Good timing, Soma.
Thanks.
That was excellent timing.
I feel like you guys are all hot and horny and ready for some Star Wars action, because I know I am.
I mean, we were
Sure
talking
are.
about Terry Crews. Definitely hot and horny.
Nice. Didn't he Me Too a lady?
Don't know.
Probably.
He's still
No, it was
Terry
a guy.
Crews.
Oh, it's a guy.
Yeah,
As
he
it
got, like,
as it
touched
should
up.
be. All right.
I think some ladies got Me Too'd though.
I think
They
Oh,
got
you
a
know that
Me Too'd?
lady, that one lady who Me Too'd? What's her name? She Me Too'd somebody and then she got Me Too'd herself.
Amber Heard.
No, not Amber Heard.
It's a big old fuck fest out
I
there.
know. I was.
Everyone's just stabbing everybody.
Yeah.
You get Me Too'd. I get Me Too'd. We all get Me
Boys.
We
Too'd.
get me threed.
Brenda's Meat and 3. It's a good restaurant. Boys, we didn't play last week. We have come together here in this digital playpen. Ooh. To roll digital dice together. And I'm very excited. Raising my beer to you boys and chat. Cheers. Good to have you all here. This lovely Star Wars night. This lovely Monday. Cheers, boys.
I've been waiting for this Monday.
I've been waiting for a boy like you. All right.
Man, your voice, it's like ambrosia.
Ooh. Cheers. Cheers. Crazed, how the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Stressed from job searching, but I think I've got 2 hopefuls.
Do you have a
in the
current
works.
job that's paying the bills?
Yeah, it ends in December though. So
You got a lot of time. There's no reason to stress yet.
At
When
the-
it's
yep.
when it is December 1st and they're like,
Then you
"All right,
stress.
now you should turn the stress on." Don't premature ejaculate the stress. Just coast and chill.
Hey, but you know
Do your
what?
job and just job search and do those interviews and practice and freak out when December 1st hits.
Well, here's the thing. I got all of November, and in November, I'm gonna go see Judas Priest with my parents. It's gonna be a good fucking time.
Yeah, you're
That's a
good.
weird
Ready
one.
for it.
You're fucking good.
So that is a sentence you couldn't say in the '80s. Like,
Yeah, you're
going to
good.
see Judas Priest with my parents.
No. That's true. Mr. Donnie, how are you, sir? Thanks for the
Doing
thumbnails, by the
swell.
way. Doing swell.
Yeah.
Good.
My dad brought home some, like, I think it's like ribeye steak, but they like made it into like a tomahawk steak. And it
Huh.
was
It's weird.
absolutely delicious. I almost choked on it. But I thought, you know what? Like, if someone's gonna find me dead in my room, like choked on food, at least like it was a steak.
At least you
it was
choked
something
on some
manly.
meat. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was
I was
laughing
like-
with Crazed, and then I was like, if it was a Big Mac, like Crazed was like, I'd switch it out for you. Like I wouldn't let anybody find you with a Big Mac. Like if I died from it.
You just like put a big purple dildo in your mouth instead.
That's what I
Anything,
would have done.
anything is better than a Big Mac.
Preferable to Big Mac, right?
Picture of your favorite streamer at the end of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
True.
my
There you go.
juicer.
Like me? Did you say me?
I said my juicer.
Said my
Oh,
juice.
XQC. That's cool. I'm happy you're doing well.
Yeah,
I'm happy you
it's,
enjoyed the meat. Good.
Yeah, thanks. I love meat. Thick
Fuck
meat.
yeah. Mr. Al, how are you?
I'm good. You know.
Tell me about it.
Nothing really new. Just working. I'm excited to play Star Wars. Hang out with you guys.
Good. I like that.
About it.
I like that. I love you too, Al. Rival, what's up?
Hello.
How are you? What's going on with you?
Okay. Work was okay today. I only had one weird interaction with the child today, so it's a 10 out of 10 day.
My God, that sentence
wasn't-
scares the shit out of me.
Yes.
Hmm?
But it's okay because you're a teacher.
One interaction.
That
Only
makes
one
it
weird
worse.
interaction with the child.
It's totally fine. As a teacher, you're allowed to have that kind of sentence come out of your mouth.
Yas Queen.
Sweet Zarian. How are you, sir?
Well, I took a 3-day road trip with 3 dogs and my significant other.
It's-
Back to the Midwest.
Sorry, it sounds like you are a trucker from the 70s calling in on your radio. I can barely understand you.
Ooh.
Your
How about
mic's-
now?
Your
This
mic's a
better?
little off. Go ahead.
No, you just sound fuzzy.
Let me try to fix that.
Okay. I'll give you a second. We'll come back to you. Sticks, how the fuck are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Let's see, what's the big update? We opened our business bank account.
And there's
got
$0 in
into-
it.
No, now there's like $30,000.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
That I
You're
can't
rich.
do anything. Not really.
I know, I'm
But
just
that's
kidding.
okay.
I'm
And then
kidding.
we got in touch with the liquor board. We're gonna try and get a full liquor license.
Thank
so
God, because you
that
got to have
when-
cocktails at Nettle.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Nettle would, but anyway, we're
Nettle
trying
what?
to jump the gun on that bitch.
Nettle
I
what?
said we will no matter what, but we're not
Oh.
going to be Nettle right away. Once again, for the
Right.
bajillionth time. But
Oh, I know, but
we
I'm
are
going to refer to
to
it as Nettle. 'cause that's its true form.
yeah.
That's its final
Its
apotheosis.
final form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we get there, we'll get there. In any
Too
case,
much power. Sorry.
you're good. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like there's a lot of shit going on, and we're doing all the things, and it's coming together, and I don't know. Someday, very soon, it will go down. It's,
Very excited
we're
for
just
you.
really waiting. We're just waiting for the license at this point.
All I'm saying, I'm excited to go spend money at Styx's business. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, me too, actually. Walter, did you fix that mic,
All
sir?
right. I might have. How's that sound? Any better?
Wow,
Much better.
so much fucking better.
Okay,
What did you do?
perfect.
Did you pull that out of your ass?
No, I had plugged in my earbuds. I'm on my laptop. As I was saying, I took a 3-day road trip with 3 dogs and my significant other across the northern part of the United States. And let me tell you that
Sounds
driving
awesome.
through North Dakota, real rough.
It's boring as
I can
fuck. I used to
imagine.
live there, dude. It's awful, right?
It's awful.
It's awful.
absolutely
If you don't have a lot of drugs and someone to drive for you, just fucking try to sleep through it. Get a Tesla, autopilot that bitch, and sleep. Have some
Yep.
kind of alert that wakes you up when you cross state lines, because that's the only way to survive. Luckily, you had dogs barking, so you survived.
Yes.
But I feel it for you. But if you can get out of North Dakota, get to like Montana and Idaho and that kind of the north, Minnesota
good
even,
shit.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
beautiful shit. Yeah,
Yeah, Western Montana, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
absolutely. Agreed.
That's where I want to live, brothers.
You want to live
I can see
somewhere new
that.
every week.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
finding new
but I
places
get
every
that.
week.
Wanderlust is cool. Wanting to move and change your environment's great. I respect that.
Yeah.
I just need trees. Literally anywhere with grass and trees. That's
You got a shit
See,
ton of that
I'm
in
moving to the
Washington.
opposite of that. I'm moving to Vegas probably in the next year. We live in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. We have this baby. Everything's getting expensive. She's going back to work soon. I have to work all day. We also want, some semblance of a life. Everything is so fucking expensive in SF, and we're just now finally
Yeah.
feeling it as parents. 2 months in, and we're gonna be one of those statistics where new family starts and lasts 60 days, or like less than a year, and they have to jump ship and go somewhere else. And we're gonna have to get a nanny. And if you want a nanny in San Francisco, all the rates are fucking jacked up. Even if you just want like daycare help or something like that,
Yeah, I can
everything is just
imagine.
like double, triple the price. Even washing your fucking dog at a groomer is like triple the price. Everything is.
It's because they know people
So-
will
hot
pay it.
nannies more
Because people will
expensive.
pay it. Yeah. You gotta, if you want a hot nanny too,
Yeah.
I mean, he is
Ugh.
going to be expensive.
Ugh.
I was
So,
gonna say, man,
yeah.
if you feed
think I
me
can
and
a-
occasionally sleep with me, I'll be your nanny. All right, just those are my only demands.
You think I could pay
Okay,
him to wear
okay.
like UPS shorts when he comes in every day? Just hogging out, you know what I mean?
Probably.
You could pay for
Extra
that, probably,
$5 an hour,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
$5. That's at least 20.
Yeah, I mean that's a
It
lot more
costs
money. I mean,
25 just to get him to show up.
Yeah, he's
What
not
the
getting
hell are
40.
you talking
he's got to be
about?
pre-fluffed
The
before he
fuck?
comes and does. Like it's going to be an expensive endeavor.
What, you don't like fluffing something tiny and flaccid and watching it come to life?
I mean, I'm paying for fantasy, right? I'm not paying for real life, you know.
Fair enough. I
I'm all about the
Why do you
come
gotta
and
talk about
fly part.
Slan like that?
Oh. Well, yeah, eventually we're going to move to Vegas, but not in the next, 6 months or so. We're going to be here for a little
That'll
bit.
be fun
so.
though. At least it's
I
something
mean,
different.
if she's got a bunch of friends there, I'll be able to actually get a house. We're not going to buy, sight unseen or blind. We're going to rent first, but we're going to figure it out. But I don't know. I
Figure
don't
it
want
out.
to leave. I don't want to leave SF, but if I'm
Figure it
wealthy
out.
enough to come back one day, I will, but I can't afford this place anymore.
When you guys, you'll definitely
Also, like, I know how I sound with this, but dude, please, for the love of God, make sure you're gonna have water in your ears.
Dude, that's what spooks me
We're
about
really not worried
Vegas
about
now.
it. I'm not worried about it because
Yeah,
Crystal
come to
lived there.
Texas.
Crystal lived there 20 years. All her friends are there. She knows a lot about the city and local politics. If she's not worried, I'm not worried. And it's not going to be my forever home. It's not our forever home. It is a place to pay no income tax, have way cheaper costs of living, make some money, save some money, and then one day if one of my harebrained ideas or some startup I work at does well, or somewhere she works does well, then we can go waste our money on a heavily taxed home in California again. That's the dream.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
That's the dream. But we're not here to talk about that shit. We're here to talk about fake life, which is way better. We're here to talk about
But we still can't afford a
Wars.
good spaceship.
That's true. Here we are for episode 11. We need to roll for destiny. We need to talk about experience. We need to get a recap. We need to jump into the session. No one's obligation this week. We rolled nobody last week, which is very exciting.
Worked out.
So that's great. But beyond that, that's it. I can't even remember what I spent my XP on, to be honest. It's been 2 weeks. What the fuck did I spend my XP on? Do you guys remember what you spent your XP on? Why don't
I
we
put
start
all
with
my
you,
stuff
Chris?
in order. Yeah, I just got another rank of Clanker Killer from the Arc Trooper tree. So I'll do even more damage to droids, which is kind of
Thank
cool.
God you can do more damage. Man.
Well, hey, you know what? This next session, I get my dedication. All right?
Okay.
And that was in the way.
I respect that.
Here's the thing. Crazed is kind of a minion killer. That's kind of his whole build. Is he just minions? Nope. Against bosses and people who can shoot back,
I get hurt.
that's probably his weakness. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he died.
I feel
I'm gonna
that.
fix
It's
that though.
it's
I gotta get
somewhat
some.
balanced.
gotta get
It's
some
just
toughness.
that if he's up against minions, he's just gonna.
Yeah,
respect
there's
that.
other stuff I'm gonna do to fix that.
Okay.
He's the opposite of Ellis. Ellis is a fucking boss
Yeah.
killer.
You know what? I actually
Those things
cannot
are-
remember what I got. I think I got. Oh, I think I spent 5 experience on. Oh my god, I can't remember what I got.
I put little notes.
I can't remember what I got. What'd you get, Donnie?
I picked up another point in charm.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
I just checked if I was muted for a second. I was like, oh wait.
Oh, I know what I did.
But
Sorry, I
yeah,
remember.
more charming.
Oh shit. Never mind. I don't remember. Go ahead. Sorry. Who's next?
I don't know if anyone
Al?
else next.
Sure. Yeah. I picked up dedication and put it into brawn, obviously. So I now have 5 brawn.
Nice.
For people that are listening, that ups my wounds, ups my soak, ups my damage. So,
Wonderful.
yeah, real good stuff.
Excellent. Rival?
All right, I got 2 things. I spent 10 XP on rank 2 computers, and I spent 30 XP on a new skill tree, which is the droid tech tree. I'm gonna start slowly working my way towards making cheap assassin droids.
Excellent. Zarian.
I took Find in my scoundrel tree that I had picked up before the last session, so
Mhm.
I gained +2 wound threshold, so I won't be quite as flimsy as before.
All right. Excellent. I actually cannot remember what I got, which is insane. My brain just does not work like it did 3 months ago. I got bind 2 sessions ago. And then last session, I think I had extra experience. I think I got parry, which is just a means to an end to get further down my tree. I have like 15 experience floating. We're at total XP is 320 now, right? If you start with 100.
310. No, for if you start with 110.
What?
So we have
What are you at,
200 earned.
Unless you're
200
saying
earned.
unless you're saying that we have more experience, then I mean I'm for that. I'm for that.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure it should be 320 if you started with 100.
Oh, see,
okay.
I was 5 off. I was at 315, wondering what I should have been at.
Oh
Meant
my
320.
god.
Okay.
I'm actually short 20 experience. Right?
No, because
No, or, yeah.
didn't everybody get bonus XP? Didn't Styx give us like 10 extra XP at the start of the game?
100
so-
plus 15 starting.
I start off
Plus the first
110.
session was 25.
Yeah, I start off at 110 though. So like I should be 10 ahead of you. And I'm at 310, you're at 320, right? So that's a 20-point swing for me.
There's something wrong. We're gonna have to figure
Yeah.
this out later. This is not good.
Fine.
It's all good. Whatever. Okay. We'll figure it out later. It's all good, chat. Don't mind us. Okay, so let's roll for destiny.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Simblor. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you.
Let me clear the pool first.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
There we go.
Rolling our destiny.
Roll your destiny.
Ooh, yeah, those are some rough ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6
yeah,
people.
not great.
There we go. Wonderful.
Not good.
It's okay. It's okay.
At least we got 3.
Who has the free destiny point from
I do.
last session? All right, cool.
Wow, look at.
There you go. Beautiful, mate. Okay, Mr. Sticks, you want to hit us with a recap, sir? Oh, wait, don't forget. Wait. Everyone's strain threshold is correct, right? Because there's no obligation tonight.
Yeah, there's no obligation. You should have your full strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta change that.
Yeah, so other than that, I think that's it, right? There's nothing we're missing.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, last week everybody got their ass kicked. All right, let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
Not
guys-
everybody.
You guys basically got held prisoner by the Bothan government, who then gave you a job to go disrupt a Crimson Dawn spice factory, for lack of a better term, spice making facility, in order to get their attention so that you could infiltrate said organization. With the premise being that, you know, they're about disrupting the Empire. Nobody likes the Empire. Win, 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 win. However, things did not go to plan. As soon as you guys landed, you did some sneaking around, trying to distract some guards. Then shit popped off, and it did not go well for you guys. There are only 2 people left standing. Everyone else is down on the ground in dire need of medical attention. And those 2 people are Dracus and Ellis. And the Crimson Dawn is on their way, but have not yet arrived. So you're waiting for extraction, or meeting, or whatever you want to call it. That is the short, brief summary of what happened. There was a lot of role playing and interesting moments, a lot of untimely grenades and blaster shots, but other than that, yeah, it was a rough one for everybody involved. Except for Ellis, he's like fine. Everybody else is like in deep shit.
Okay.
So, it's a brief
Beautiful.
one this week for the recap.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, info.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right.
Well, how did...
Cool.
Well, we ready to start this up?
Let's do it.
So as your Dracus, you're getting your stim packs out.
Yeah, Dracus, we drag everyone over, and Dracus, looks like he's...
stim pack anybody while your back's turned. Ellis says, "Sorry, Doc, change of plans," and I knock you unconscious.
Oh my.
Okay, I think you actually kill me.
No,
he's
I'm
not
not
intending to kill.
I'm not intending to kill you.
Like D&D, I think.
Flat of the blade.
That'd be
Yeah.
so funny. He's like, oh no, actually I'm dead.
Change of plans. Well, time to reroll.
Because this would
I
be
guess.
like, I don't know, like 25 damage to me.
Yeah, he's not
11, 12, 13, 14.
Plus Pierce.
Vicious,
Yeah, all my
800.
soak.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
would just be
26
dead.
damage. Or some
You're not.
in
Don't worry
total.
about it.
Ellis
Dracus is
wanted to
gonna
kill you,
swift
he could
punch
have.
in the mouth.
Let's just
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
no.
that way.
Yeah, I think Dracus like drops Slon here, and he like he's like out of breath, and he looks over at you, Ellis, and then turns his back to you to look at everyone, and just as he's about to open his mouth to speak, he just gets knocked out.
Yeah, just all the last thing he hears is change of plans, Doc.
All right.
And
Camera goes black.
yeah, so then Ellis proceeds to
Don't
loot.
do it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, proceeds to loot people. Yeah,
He pulls your pants down and
yeah, he pulls all his pants down. No, but I
That's what you had all those bananas for.
exactly. Yeah, yes, yes. Yeah, no. Specifically, Omen's weapons, his armor, Dracus' his armor. 10,000 credits from Caston. Any loose change on Seer and Slon, and anything I was already carrying, which were Slon's tools.
Yeah.
So define loose change.
Well, whatever credits I find on a rough search. I'm not gonna roll for your. I know you have the smuggler's trench coat. I'm not like
Yep.
looking in. I'm not looking for like hidden pouches. Just whatever's in like obvious places.
Yeah, Ellis is a dummy. He's not.
All right.
Yeah.
You have 321 credits from me.
So yeah, if you would be looking for credits in particular, you would need to do a hard perception check.
All right. No, if I don't find anything in like
A cursory glance.
yeah, then whatever.
948 from Slon.
All right.
You ready for your big payday? 12,000 from Caston.
1,200 from Oven.
All right, just delete it from your guys' stuff.
Okay.
And then he goes and he gets some Clatoonian bodies, and he dumps blood all over you guys. And he takes a picture with his data pad, and he leaves. He takes Javro's data pad and he writes a note, and I'll tell you guys what it is when you wake up. And Ellis goes to the ship, and he gets rid of a couple things, and has the astromech fly away.
Are you on the
Okay.
Are you on the ship when it flies away?
Yeah.
Get owned, nerds.
Ellis is on the ship when it flies away.
All right.
Bruh.
Okay.
All right. A few hours later.
Yeah, tell us what happens, Sticks.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy to. You guys will probably find out what happens in a little bit here. But what happens is, a few hours later, you, Dracus, everybody else is like unconscious, but you awaken with a splitting headache. And there is a beeping noise that is coming from the southern outbuilding in this area.
From over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like a comm ping.
Dracus, I'm gonna use.
You wake up covered in blood too, and it's not yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna use heal on myself twice.
Okay.
Hey, I'll say that he left stim packs because it didn't say that he took those.
Okay.
So if you had those, you guys have them.
Okay.
Mhm.
So.
All right, so you got some light side there, so you can definitely heal yourself.
Yep. So let's see. With 2 light pips for each, that is going to be 6 health a pop. So that's 12. And if I had a status effect, if no dark points generated. Okay, never mind. Cool. All my health is restored. All my wounds kind of fade away. Let me see this.
Yeah, you're just like in like your, I don't know if you're in your underwear or what, but maybe you have like some
I had some
clothes
like
that you
regular
wear
clothes
under
on
your
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just in that, like your shit is stripped. So you're like,
He
and
said,
you look,
he
you
said
look
stim.
down.
Does maybe my medical backpack is sitting next to me and the stim packs are still on me?
Yeah, because I said I took
You said my armor.
Ival's tools, but I didn't take. I
You
just
said you
left
took my armor.
anything. Yeah, anything medical, I'll leave behind.
Okay. Dracus kind of looks at everyone and kind of grumbles. Motherfucker.
We're all like unconscious.
Spits someone else's blood out of his mouth. And he kind of like steps out from the building. And I look around. Do I see any like individuals, anyone walking around, anything at all?
No, it looks like everybody cleared the fuck out of there after the situation.
Dracus walks up to this building to check the comm ping.
Okay. As you go in there and you check the comm ping, you see that it's an inbound message from a vessel in orbit.
Oh.
Okay. Dracus turns comlink on.
Okay. You hear a response saying, hold on one second. Let me make sure I got the name right here. Yeah. You say, you hear a comping that says, attention, response required. This is vessel first light in orbit.
Would Dracus know what that is? Hello?
I said no.
Oh, I
Sorry.
didn't hear you. Think it's just audio only, right?
Correct.
Dracus keeps the comm link on and walks away as they're still saying, "This is First Light. Hello, hello, cop." And he walks back out.
Okay.
Walk back to the crew. And I'm gonna
So we're still
start.
fucked up, right?
Yeah, you guys are all laid out. Dracus is gonna start healing people. The first person he heals is Omen. I'm gonna use heal first. Let's see here. Okay, so crazed heal 6 wounds, good sir.
Remember,
Okay,
you can't
cool.
go over your threshold, so you're starting at your threshold and then going down.
Going down, yeah.
Yep.
So
Alright,
what
cool.
are you awake?
12. Yeah, I'm up.
Dracus he kind of like slaps you across the cheek a little bit, kind of shakes you. Omen, are you all right?
Yeah, I probably like have that groggy look going on. Like I'm just kind of like looking around. Maybe my head's probably hurting. It's like yeah, I think so, doc. And then I kind of look around, uh, see all our comrades on the ground. I don't see Ellis. Like, where's the ugly one?
Don't know yet. You're the first to get up. Do me a favor, do a patrol, make sure we're safe. I'll take care of the rest of them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just do a patrol around. Like, I'll go up this direction, pop over here.
Sure, you'll do a perimeter check.
Yeah.
Perimeter is clear.
Yeah, just
there-
walk away though. Like, go on the patrol because I don't want you to see what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be like over here. Maybe once I clear the entire inner camp, I'll just like sit here at the entrance or something.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what you see. Like, you see signs of like a hasty retreat. Like, everybody, when shit hit the fan, everyone cleared out. Nobody's here. But it's gonna take you a while to look around, so you can do his other stuff.
Yeah, I guess when I notice it, I'm gonna yell back to the doc, like, and just let him know that I'm gonna follow up on some of that hasty retreat stuff. But go ahead and do his
I
scene.
mean, we have comms. You don't have to yell, and it's gonna take
No,
a minute.
He yells into his microphone.
my comms were in my helmet, and Al took
That's
it.
right.
Oh, okay. Dracus heals Caston next.
Okay.
Let me see something. So that's 6 for Caston. And what does the second do? I can't drop the Dark Pip. Never mind. Okay. Caston is up, I think. Is he up?
Yeah.
Dracus kind of like shakes Caston after he uses the force to heal him. And he says, Caston, how are you? You feeling all right?
He like shakes his head and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what happened there."
You're the second one I've gotten up. Omen's on a patrol right now, making sure we're safe. If you can, are you able to walk? And he kind of like helps you up.
Yeah, he stands up and he can walk.
He's like, Dracus says, get to the ship as soon as possible. Make sure it's still here. And no, I don't know where Ellis is. Not yet, anyway.
All right. He nods and he starts going.
Then going to heal Seer next.
When Caston gets up here, I'll kind of stop him and go with him.
Okay. I will flip one of the dark to the light. So that's what, 2 strain and a destiny point? Or 1 strain, rather? I think it's a strain per, right?
No, it's 2 strain and a destiny point.
2 strain per. Okay. I did not mean to roll. Sorry. Get rid of one of those. Sorry.
Give me a second. I had to refresh my roll 20. It's being a little.
I don't know why I always hit roll destiny when it clearly says use light side. I'm an idiot. I do that all the time.
And how much
All
is
right,
that
go
one
for
heal?
You gotta. Oh, sorry. You gotta get. Oh, there we go. You are now healed for 6 wounds.
Okay.
You already gave me 2. Thank you, Sticks. Tragus kind of shakes you awake and kind of helps you to your feet, and he says, "Could you walk? How you feeling?"
Just kind of stunned, looks around a little bit, and what the hell happened?
Trying to figure that out. Omen's on a patrol, making sure we're safe. Caston's running back to the ship. And in that building, and he points to the building to the south, there's some sort of ship called the Last Light.
First light.
Some ship called the First Light, trying to get a hold of whoever's still here.
Would Seer know the First Light ship?
Why don't you roll me a knowledge underworld
Okay.
at 3 purple?
Nope.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what first light means. Pretty cool name
So-
for a ship, though. But
So, First Light, I'll go check it out and see if I can figure any of that out then. And Seer will walk over to that south building, and as he's doing that, kind of checks his gear and sees there's not really much missing, and he'll take out the 1 stim pack from his backpack and hit himself with it.
it's 5.
Don't forget diminishing returns.
Yep.
For a stem.
Yours counts as a stem, right?
Mine counts toward the total, but it doesn't have diminishing returns. With
Doesn't
heal.
count as a stem. Okay.
So you still get 5, but you can only be healed, 3 more times today?
Yeah.
Because you get 5 total, you got force healed, then your stim pack, so you only have 3 more heals you can be healed.
And if it stems after this, they diminish. But if I heal with the force, it's full. Yeah.
Okay.
Dracus goes over to Javro next. And I use heal.
Yeah.
2 light side. So he recovers any strain as well. And 6
How much
health.
heal do I get?
6 wounds.
Yeah.
He's the only one who has like no strain taken out.
Key.
Yeah. He kind of like shakes Javro awake. Javro, how's your head? Are you all right?
I guess. Oh, jeez. What happened?
Well, we won our fight. But the last thing I remember was your boy Ellis hitting me in the back of the head, and he's nowhere to be found. I've sent Cast into the ship, Omen's on patrol, and Seer's hitting up some distress beacon or comms message, I don't know what it is, in that south building. Maybe you should try to find your boy Ellis. Yes? He has a lot of explaining to do. I'll take care of Slan.
All right. Jared's just like, fine. I don't fucking know what to do.
He just points to this building. Maybe Seer could use your help.
Sure. I will walk that way. Ellis. Ellis.
As soon as Javro gets away and he's out of eyesight, I heal Slan next. Look at that.
Damn.
Nice. 6 wounds and all your strains healed as well.
Well, one of it.
Wait a second. Do I heal my strain when I heal too? Let me check something.
Oh wait, you said 6.
6 wounds and your strain's good.
Yep.
Heals.
Slan kind of opens
no,
his
it's
eyes. I think he coughs up a little bit of blood. What? I'm not dead?
You're going to be fine.
The Crimson Dawn hasn't arrived yet?
Not that I know of. Try to get to the ship immediately. We got to get the hell out of here.
We better hope the Crimson Dawn's not here. I keep coughing and walk away.
Okay. 1 sec. What's up?
Do I see these guys in here? I'm gonna come in here.
Yeah, imagine like right now, Javro's in like a space voicemail, like,
Sorry about
"Hey, I heard some funny stories or whatever."
Yeah, Dracus, he heads to this building with you guys, and he comes walking in. So, Seer, what can you make of this individual that's trying to send us a message? The First Light. Or ship, I should say.
Well, I guess is that just on repeat, Sticks?
On repeat, it's a hail, right? So it's a comm hail. They are expecting someone to answer clearly, but nobody is.
Okay, but I mean, are they continuously trying?
Yeah, every few minutes or so.
Okay. So at this point, I think Seer has probably kind of checked on the comms and looked around a little bit to see if there's any trace of like any other information that he could have found at this point.
Yeah,
So,
the only information you can find of doing a quick rudimentary, let me trace this back to whatever. It is a giant space yacht. And by giant I mean it is a massive vessel. In orbit. A signature on it is very big. I mean, I don't know if it's like Star Destroyer big, but it's big. And yeah, it seems that they are hailing this facility. What you can't really gain any further information just because this is not, a forward outpost with a full scanner suite and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, you can see what kind of ship it is, but that's about it. So
okay. So Seer kind of turns back to us. He's like, well, it appears to be some kind of space yacht or something that's trying to tail us, but I can't really tell much more than that. I don't know. I haven't heard specifically about the First Light. I mean, our intention was to try to take this over and hold it hostage. I feel like we just got our asses kicked. I mean, I can tell them that we're here, but I don't know if we'd be ready for any type of altercation.
I don't either. And we're missing a critical member of our crew. And he kind of like side-eyes Javro, and he looks at Seer, and he says, the last thing I remember was Ellis saying there's been a change of plans. And I was
change
knocked
of plans?
unconscious. I don't have my armor anymore. I'm also missing my credits.
So Seer would kind of look at Javro.
Yeah, I'm a little out of the loop on this one. I left him a few voicemails. He's a good boy. I'm sure he'll get back to me.
Dracus
I was
says,
real stern.
I say there is a message on Javro's data pad. It's sorry boss, old employers hit me up, made a better deal. You understand. Don't go around using your name too much. I sent him a picture of you guys covered in blood. Have fun.
Oh, well, that's nice. He did us a solid. Look at this.
Dracus grabs the data pad, and he sees the note. And he like tosses it to Seer.
He kind of reads it over. So now everybody thinks we're dead? What? I just like I'll open my comms at this point, and Slan, do you like what's going on at the ship?
okay, so it's
I was gonna
Caston
ask.
who answers you. And Caston's like, yeah, there ain't no ship. It's gone.
Oh god.
Dracus
All I
just kinda
see
sighs.
here is a pile of droid parts, and yeah, I think that's it. And whatever's left of that busted up speeder.
Oh, how polite.
Okay, well. We could be dead. That's a plus.
Dracus starts searching all the buildings, starting with this one. Let's see if there's any supplies, if there's a hatch that goes somewhere, if there's water, just anything. He just starts exploring all the buildings.
There's some like foodstuffs and water. A lot of ingredients on how to make glitter stem, but I mean, none of you have the know-how. And
Actually,
yeah, I
Dracus
mean,
probably could. You can identify.
yeah, but I mean, if you
ingredients.
want to spend all your time making spice, I guess you could. But
Dracus just has to touch a substance, and he knows how it works and what it's made out of.
yes, but you don't know the process of making it.
It's time to cook, Dracus.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking Star Wars. All right.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, for the most part, everything is empty here. There's some
Like
like
all
basic supplies. And
All the
that's
glitter
pretty
stem's
much
gone and everything, right? Like,
yeah, they
Dracus,
cleared out. So
he calls the rest of the crew over to this building after he's collected the food and water. And just kind of like, I don't know, sits on this box right here.
Takes the trail, like you said, or like all the footprints and stuff you said that I'd see, like that all just led to the ship, right?
and toward like the nearest like settlement where workers would live, but nowhere of note. Yeah.
Dracus looks at everyone. He says, "Who doesn't have a stim pack?"
Gaston kind of raises his hand.
Yeah, I'll just kind of raise my hand as well.
Yep, Slon.
You guys,
I used my last one just now.
Okay, so Javer, do you have a stim pack?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. I throw a stim pack to each of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately use it.
Same.
How much health is that?
5.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, I
Actually,
it's
got one.
5. It's 5.
Actually,
it's the first
I'll
impact.
administer all of them because I get an extra health point. So Dracus.
I don't need it then.
Okay, yeah. Dracus just walks up and pops a stim pack in each of them, and you guys get 6 wounds.
Oh wow.
Gaston's at
Thanks,
full
Dad.
health now.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you saved the one for Cedar, right? 'Cause I was already at full health.
Yep, I just healed the 4 of them. You're good.
Okay.
So,
Dracus hands everyone water too. He says, "Drink."
Yeah. Gaston drinks.
Yeah, I'll down that and then immediately go for more water.
so here's the deal, boys. What are we gonna do?
Well,
I'm gonna.
there's
Okay.
only one option I can think of. And he kind of stands up and he points at the comm link and he says, "We answer that and hope for the best. Otherwise, we eventually die of starvation or thirst here.
You
This
said
place
answer
is-
what?
We get you up
Slon
to speed.
interrupts.
Yeah, we get you up to speed on what's going on with yeah, I'll just explain. We're being hailed by some ship called the First Light, some super space yacht orbiting the planet. We haven't responded yet because, well, we don't know if they're going to come down and kill us or not. Now that we don't have a ship or a bruiser like Ellis, well, I don't know if we can afford to take anyone on right now.
We most certainly cannot.
Yes.
Do you want me to roll, or can I know that? Because I know what that is.
Yeah.
Me personally.
I think you know. I think you know what it is.
Okay.
For Slon.
Is there just possibly any other options as to opposed to answering that?
Well,
I think we get the hell out of here. I think that's the
when
biggest option.
Dracus says,
I'll-
"Why?"
We don't want We don't want them landing and meeting us. It will be a very quick meeting.
Who are they?
Crimson.
Well, that will be a quick meeting. Let's get the hell out of here.
Not
Think,
just
Yeah,
not just
Tragus
anybody
agrees.
either. Not just anybody in the Crimson. Oh Jesus. Sticks.
What's
Alright.
Oh, good. Sorry.
No.
Oh, I think Omen's gonna pipe up and just be like, well, when I was doing the rounds, making sure we're safe, there were some there were footprints heading towards where our ship was parked. Well, ship's gone, but there are also footprints heading off in another direction. I'm presuming towards a settlement or something of some sort. Because I mean, no one's just gonna run off into nothing. Maybe we can follow those.
Tragus
Unless they had
says,
another ship.
good eye. I think we probably should follow those footsteps. And for anyone that doesn't know, Ellis is the one that probably took our ship. He knocked me out when I was trying to heal all of you. The last words I heard him say was, change your plans, Doc. Oh, and he left this. And he picks up the...
Your hand, data pad back.
Yeah, and he hands it to Slan. The data pad.
Mhm. Yep.
And then I am assuming to Omen and then Caston.
Well, gentlemen, remember that, our mission from the Bothans was to disrupt the spice factory so we get a meeting with the leadership and hopefully clear Salon's name.
Well, how
Well,
about we blow this thing up and get the hell out of here then?
if you want that meeting, Seer, answer the
Well.
hail.
I'm a little bit torn, though, because if Omen is saying that we shouldn't be using our names because we're dead, I mean, is he trying to protect us, or I don't really understand what's happening.
Hang on here. Nah.
Oh, do you
this
mean
is all-
not
Ellis.
Omen,
Ellis, yeah.
You mean Ellis?
Ellis. Yeah, sorry.
Ellis, while he's misguided, he could have killed us all, but he took some money and ran and faked our deaths, which he did fuck us, but he could have fucked us more, so yeah, it is what it is.
I'm
Yeah,
just looking at Javro. I'm like, he took more than you're. It's like, well, he took more than just our credits there. Yeah, he took my weapons, took my armor.
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking useless.
yeah, Dragus says, he took my armor as well, and my credits. But you are right, Javro. If there's anything I know about Ellis, he's a cold-blooded murderer. He could have cut all of our heads off, but he didn't. So that's why
Yeah.
I'm not overly angry to the point where I want to drain the life out of him.
Oh, no, we're going to kill him if we see him. But point being,
Drakus
we got to get
actually
the hell out of
laughs.
here.
Drakus actually laughs like a desperate laugh, like, this is ridiculous when you say that. Well, let's... I don't know. He looks at Seer. Do we finish this mission and blow this place to smithereens and head off into the desert? Or do we hail them? He looks at the group. You make the decision.
How about,
And
Well, I
he
think-
hang on
stands by the
here.
door.
What kind of explosives are we working with?
None.
Well, how the hell are we going to blow this place up then?
Probably rig some stuff and cause some.
Start rigging some shit. We'll
Yeah,
figure out.
Dragus like gestures Islam. I'm sure he
Yeah.
can figure it out.
I can, but if we want that meeting to go well, we might not want to explode their factory. It looks quite disrupted to
What-
me.
what-
No,
Caston
if we
kind of looks
have,
over and he
uh,
goes, Caston looks over and he goes, listen, have you heard the comm go off recently? And he kind of looks over and he's like, oh shit. And then he looks
Dragus
over,
says, we got to get out of here.
like, yeah, he looks over at the computer and he's like, oh, I don't know if you know this, but there's, we're gonna have company here.
Well, everybody get your best faces on.
I'll look at Slun. Like, Slun, you think you can get that gun outside online? Think we can use that for our advantage?
Whoa.
Well, guys, we're looking for a meeting, not to destroy them.
We are not
He's
going
on-
to win an
No,
engagement.
Dragus says he's onto something. We don't have to shoot. We just have to make sure we control it. We need security.
I mean, yeah, give me a
That's
second.
not well. It's better if they don't know we can trade. Yeah, it's good.
Slon, you stay.
Um,
You stay in here. Get that gun online. We'll go outside. They're coming down here because of you anyway. Get
Yeah.
that gun
Well,
online
we don't know that.
and lock the door behind us.
We told them I was
Uh,
here, by the way, Donnie.
Yeah, we did.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's right. I
They
forgot.
are here for me.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I will. Crazy. Can your guy use a riot gun? Is that any good for you?
I mean, I can use it. Yeah.
All right, I'll throw you
Grace, I
my
got a heavy
riot
blaster
gun.
pistol if you need it too.
Oh, I have my pistol if you want to
Because
take it.
he took my weapons and armor.
Yes.
So any pistols would be
Yeah, take the
ideal.
pistols then.
Yeah. So I have.
Just link
I have
them
a-
in Crit City.
Oh, okay.
Tragus takes out his blaster pistol, but he does not want to give it up. he holds it tightly in his hand. I'm gonna grab another beer. 1 second. Hold on, chat. I need to get beard.
You need a beard?
I'm gonna judge him on what he's drinking.
Racer 5 IPA. It's all right.
That's not bad. I'm a simple man. Well, now I want a beer, but fuck it. I don't want to have to go get alcohol.
Yeah.
Actually, here's what's gonna happen. When Seer, when he offers me up the pistol, I'll just take Salon's bike. Seer, I think you should hold on to yours. That'll be more useful in your hands. I just need the one for now.
Did you see the mods I have on it?
All right, nice, cool.
Yeah. So
I will temporarily add this to my sheet.
yeah, I'm not gonna take it off my sheet, so I'll just make a note that you're holding it.
Dude,
All right, I'm back. What I
straight up
miss?
yoink. I
Just
told. We're good.
no. I was just gonna say we're just exchanging blasters. That's what I got.
Yeah, I'm just telling Seer to keep his blaster, and then I'm just gonna take Salon's for now.
Oh, Ellis took my computer kit.
Man, Racer 5 is good.
Bastard.
Do you like Racer 5, Zarin? IPA?
Yeah, it's good.
Fucking damn good.
Is that a
The,
light beer?
Salon, I have a slicer kit if that's going to help you.
What does that do? Is that for specifically slicing?
Yeah.
Like only slicing? Because I have a data breaker, which gives me 2 boosts for slicing.
Yeah, it's basic slicing gear.
Yeah. No, I think I'm probably good. He just took my kit that gives me a free advantage, free success for every roll.
Okay.
Sticks, do I need to do any hacking roll to get that gun?
Yeah, it's just computers check. 3 purple, I would say.
Purple. Okay. Is this slicing? Can I use my data breaker?
You have it, yeah.
Okay. 2B, 3P.
How many pistols do you have now, Craze? 2?
Just one. I'm only gonna use the one for now.
Okay.
I think that's a success.
Yeah.
Can I if I can hack it, I want to just put it into a dormant state. I don't want it to be active and readily visible that
Yeah.
it's on.
No problem.
Cool.
Yeah,
Put it in
we got
sleep
this,
mode or something.
fellas. I did not expect this to be the situation we're in. Damn.
Not at all.
Didn't?
Gotta love it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
You'll be all right. So,
Just hope he's in a good mood.
all right. After a while, let me see if I can find a picture of one of these. I don't know if such a thing exists. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think after a while, you see, uh, in the distance, you see a couple things actually. But the first thing you see closest to you, actually, the first thing you see is what's farthest away because it's the biggest. You see a giant vessel. A giant vessel. It's like the size of a skyscraper, and it's landing far in the distance, toward the more lush areas of the horizon that you can see. Not your distant horizon, but a somewhat near horizon. Yeah. I will post in Crit City the picture, so maybe you can show people what it looks like. But it's big.
Such a cool ship.
Damn.
It is. It's really cool.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah. And for like scale, here's a picture of scale. So you can see
So
how
the
big it
bridge
is.
is
Like,
all the way at the top, the main deck.
Mhm.
Got it.
Well, not the bridge, but like there's like an executive thing up at the top.
You guys know what this is from, right? Holy shit. This is
Mhm.
awesome.
Looks like an Eve ship.
As soon as you
Kinda
said
does.
first
Cool.
light, I got my god.
Yep. It's cool shit.
That's awesome.
But anyway, yeah. So yeah, there is a main deck and then there's like a private room on top. Yeah. Yeah. There are different kinds of versions of this Newer class yacht because there's also one that Duchess Satine uses in Clone Wars that looks insanely different. And just for nerd cred, I'll just post that in Crit City too. It looks like that, but they're made by the same company, the same style, like same kind of type, but one is meant for more gatherings and one is for private use. Vertical space yachts.
Space yachts are so weird, but they're
Yeah,
so
they are
cool.
weird. But yeah, there's like the main thing is on top, and then there's like all that shit.
Yeah.
That's like more of like a space cruise ship, whereas the other
So
one
the
is
main
more of a
thing's on
space
top,
private
and then
yacht.
what? It's like quarters and like the kitchens
Yeah.
and shit below.
Yeah, everything else, servants' quarters, all that shit, and then there's a giant elevator shaft that runs up the back. And does the whole thing. So
That's fucking
Got it.
cool.
That's sick.
pretty badass. Yeah, but anyway, you see that thing landing in the distance, like in a distant forest far away. And then closer to you, you see a black shuttle start to land. It kind of can't find a picture of the one I'm thinking of in my mind that I've seen before, but it effectively it's a small shuttle. It's kind of like has a fork in the front, like a V shape, and non-flexible wings, so the wings don't like go up or down or anything. But as it lands, you see it come to a halt, and then the back opens up, and entire cadre of Crimson Dawn guys start walking up to the facility.
Oh Jesus.
I'll just be like looking at Slon like, you got that gun online, Slon?
It's dormant, but yes, it's ours. I don't want them to. I don't want them knowing we have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like in this doorway, like with the pistol drawn, but like hidden from their view.
Behind the door. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Tragus is
Sure.
just sitting here next to Caston on the box.
Like I'm sure they'll see me. It's just like the pistol's basically on the opposite like side of my body from like where they're standing.
Let's just say, hey guys, let me go do the talking. I feel like I got us into this situation.
Sure.
That's like, all right, Seer, I got your back.
Are you out there too, Donnie?
Yeah, I imagine.
Okay. I'm staying inside.
I'm also staying inside.
I think Caston will be like leaning against the doorway on the stairs.
Oh wait, do we recognize these dudes?
Yeah,
It's
you've
Crimson
seen
Dawn.
people
Okay,
in
yeah.
this armor before. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Back on Nar Shaddaa. So they start walking up, and then they come up to like here, And one of them comes up and he's like, "All right, what the hell happened here?" He's looking around. There's like bodies everywhere. It's like blaster burns and a explosion mark over here, and it's just like the place looks like a war zone. And he's like, "You wouldn't happen to know what happened here, would you?"
So Seer kind of, puffs up his chest a little bit and tries to look as proud as he can. Well, we hated to do it this way, but we needed to get your attention to show that we were competent. I believe one of the cohorts you had working here previously had called up looking to talk to leadership. We have a former member of the Crimson Dawn in our group. We're trying to clear his name because we're looking for work. We wanted to show you that we were competent by disrupting this little spice factory that you had going on here. Show you that we can pull off these kind of jobs. We apologize for the inconvenience and are willing to work off some debt, but we wanted to make sure that we had a chance to clear his name.
All right, are you trying to charm him or negotiate with him? What would you
I would
call
say,
this?
deceive him that we're kind of trying to be aligned more than anything with them.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Sure. Make that against 3 purple and 1 black because this whole fucking thing went to hell. So I'm gonna throw in a setback dice.
No problem. 2 success.
2 success.
The guy kind of looks at you and then pops a button on his helmet, and his visor sort of splits in half, and you can see his face. Just a human.
Cool.
And he kind of looks over at you and he's like, I think I know what your deal is. Those guys from Narshada, aren't you?
Seer just kind of smiles and throws a little nod.
Yeah, he's like, we're told to keep an eye out for you. The boss is very interested in what you can do for us. I don't suppose you would begrudge a meeting, would you?
We would.
All right.
Where would you like the meeting?
Well, the boss has a nice little place to stay on this world, shall we say. Probably meet there, and if things go well, you join us on the first light, and we'll see to getting you started. But let's not put the bantha in front of the cart here. Cart in front of the bantha. So, I think what we should do here is obviously have you meet. We'll discuss what you can do for us. And we'll have you meet. Things go well, we'll have you meet with the person you'll be working with, and then we'll go from there.
So first light, at what coordinates?
Coordinates. No. You'll be coming with us on the shuttle. We'll take you where you need to go.
So Seer kind of look back towards Omen, cast in at the entryway, kind of give the come on out nod.
Yeah, I think Caston leans in. He's like, all right, we're clear. We're good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out, pistol still in hand, obviously, but not trying to make any
Not in an
threatening moves.
aggressive manner. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Dragus walks out, he actually holsters his.
Yeah, Caston has not drawn any weapon this time, so he's unarmed.
Sounds gonna like walk out, but like stand behind people, like everyone,
Yeah.
Fat ass Chavro. Yeah, they can't see.
like kind of just slither in.
They almost don't pay any attention to you. It's
Yep.
almost like they don't really care. And effectively, they're just gonna lead you to a shuttle that's outside of this area, and then take you on your way. Hold on, let me look up one quick thing before I change scenes here.
Man, since Al took my holsters and stuff too, I'm just gonna holster mine like in the small of my back or whatever. Just right in the center there.
Right in your prison pocket.
Right in the prison pocket, barrel up.
Oh,
Yikes.
jeez. I thought you were going to say sideways first.
Yeah, you're not gonna do what? Pull the rock.
Omen prefers length over girth.
Sure.
Wow. All right.
Good to know.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Okay. Okay. I respect
Okay,
that.
give me
I like
1
both,
second.
so I don't know.
Hey, everyone's into something.
I want it all or nothing at all.
Give me a second. I'm looking for a thing that I found the other day, but of course I can't find it.
We forgive you. So what is this like a buy night for Al?
No. Well,
Okay.
I don't know.
Poor Al. I feel bad because Al's like the guy that's, on the East Coast.
Yes.
And
Don't feel
if he's
bad
just
for
like
me.
sitting in here just listening
He's
to
had
us
a long
play.
day, so I'm giving him plenty of time in between.
It's all
Yeah.
good. Don't feel bad for me. I'm enjoying you guys plotting my death.
You fucking bastard.
It depends. It all depends how it plays out. Dracus doesn't want to kill you because he knows that you could have, and that maybe you have a grand plan, even though Ellis is dumb.
I think I'm just mad because he took my fucking armor and weapons. That's what I'm super pissed about. I don't know if it's enough to kill him yet, though.
Betrayed, lied, kill.
Oh, I definitely want to I definitely want to fist fight him at this point. I don't even care if I lose.
Wants to fist him.
Yeah, I just want to fist him.
You just want to
win or
wrestle.
lose.
Now that your armor's off, you just want to wrestle.
Wrestling.
I'll also wrestle you.
Yeah. God fucking crap.
Oh.
Figure it
Sorry,
out, Stick. Figure it out, Stick.
I'm feeling it out. Feeling it out?
Figure it out, Stick.
There it is.
You just had to work it for 30 to 60 seconds. It'll show up. It'll pop up.
So effectively, I mean, I don't really have a picture of this. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. But effectively, the shuttle takes off and takes you into a deeply wooded area. It's almost borderline rainforesty. Further away from the wastes that you guys just came from. And as you get there, you come to an area that looks very verdant and overgrown. There's a giant, it almost looks like a sculpture garden. It's more than a sculpture garden though. It's like, have you guys ever seen like Angkor Wat or any of that stuff in Cambodia where it's like
Pictures are
super
amazing.
dense? Yeah, exactly. Well, I've been there in person, which is also cool. But it's like that where there's jungle all around it and in some ways growing in between all of this and large stone edifices as well as you come down. And as soon as you land, the guards escort you through the main building, which is this giant sort of. It's not like it's not like the Yavin 4 temples that are like these giant monolithic things. It's smaller to scale than that, but it is still grand and palatial to a degree. But not like giant and monolithic by any stretch of the imagination. And as you guys walk through, if you want like an example of what this might look like, here is a link to what I'm basing this off of. This place called Las Posas in Mexico. Which
Cool.
is sort of like Central American Angkor Wat. It's pretty cool.
Whoa.
But yeah, it's like all these different palaces and columns that are like built into the jungle and all this kind of stuff. So, as you guys go through, you enter the main building, and on the inside, from this rough stone that's like surrounded by jungle and sort of almost looks like it's fighting with the jungle for its survival, you get inside and everything is opulent and grand and very Art Nouveau. There's lots of organic shapes and stuff like that, and it's a very opulent palace. And when you are led to a final room, this grand sort of chamber, you see a big banquet table that's lined with lots of chairs. And at the very end, you see a humanoid person. He is described as near human in Star Wars. He has sort of a Caucasian skin tone, and sort of bluish eyes and like blonde coiffed hair. But he's sitting at the end in an outfit of black, sort of like suit with like a demi cape. And he looks over at you and he says, well, well, so these are the people I've heard so much about. And then he goes, please, have a seat.
Is this the dude from Solo?
I don't know. You don't know that.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it was, but never mind. Let's get back to the game.
You'll find out in due time. Now sit your ass down. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, there. Thank you for your hospitality, by the way. We sure do appreciate it. Don't we, boys?
Trackus just gives like a nod. Sits down.
We're working on our manners.
Slon just kind of side eyes you, Javro, and he sits.
It's a bit of a process, but I'm trying.
So he just kind of smiles. Of course we do. And he goes and he sits down in probably the closest chair to him on the
That you
opposite
can
end of the
get to?
table. No,
Sure,
no,
sure.
no, not that I can get to, but like of the group, he probably like kind of positions himself the closest.
Got it. Okay. Kind of looks over and he says, bit of a rough spot we found you in there.
Yep.
But by our reports, you're missing a man.
Yeah, he decided to take his skills elsewhere. We had irreconcilable differences? Is that what they do when they get divorced and such?
I believe so. Depends on
Yeah.
the system you're in, I suppose. But yes, that's how they do it on Coruscant.
Yeah.
Now, that's fine. Anyone's replaceable. I have a question for you all. How do you feel about our Imperial overlords?
Fuck them.
What? We're fairly indifferent. We kind of go where the wind blows on that one.
He looks at Omen, then he looks at you, and then he looks back at Omen, and then he looks at you again, and then he says,
Trackus looks at Javro and Omen. We try to stay away from them. We don't care about them. We don't want to be near them.
Money's money.
Yeah.
Imperials get in the way of a lot of that money.
I think after everyone like does their spell, I'm just gonna again, fuck them.
He kind of looks across the table and he says, well, then I imagine you won't mind dipping our hands into that pot, as it were.
Into
I have
the
some
Imperial
things
pot?
into the Imperial pot, that is right. I have no love for them, nor do most of my associates or this organization for that. In fact, we do our best to make life miserable for them.
I'm
Not
looking
from
at
any noble goal or restoration of anything that has been lost, but simply because we don't like them. They get in our way. And I'd rather not deal with them if I can help it.
Trackus gives like an affirmative smile and like nods whenever he says that.
You'll see like Omen will like be a little less tense, knowing they're not like, oh yeah, we love them.
Right. Kind of looks over and he says, I would like to offer you some work in the name of our organization. Nothing too dangerous, at least not right away, or anything that I don't believe you can't handle based on the work you've done in the past. I need you to find things for us. I have an agent who I send out to look for things that are important to me and my organization. Things that could tilt the balance, so to speak, in our favor.
That sounds right up our alley. Wow. I don't think you could have found a more perfect group for this opportunity.
We thought so as well.
Mm.
Then he kind
What
of
do you
looks
need us to
over.
do?
Ah, well, I have an agent by the name of Quentin. He
Sorry, what did I miss? What did you
is
say?
said we have an agent by the name of Quentin.
Hmm.
Thinking of pairing you up with him. He looks for things that I would rather not be lost. If you're willing to do these things, we'd be happy to pay you.
Working for an organization like yourself, personally, I feel would be an honor. Looks around at the rest of the group.
Tragus just gives a nod. Anybody else?
See no objections. So
I mean, I don't really say anything. I'm just kind of there waiting to hear what they gotta say.
Yeah, Sloan is doing his best to not engage in this meeting. Or he's-
Actually, speaking of that,
oh god.
Tragus kind of steps forward and he says, "A vital member of our crew has a bounty on his head. We need him to be as efficient as possible. Can you clear him?" And he kind of like nudges Slan forward.
he kind of laughs. Can I clear it? I can, but Slaw knows us.
Mm.
I'm
Oh.
happy to clear it. For an exchange.
Well, I think that is fair. Isn't that fair, boss? Let's. What is this exchange?
Well, to help settle the financial debt, which I'm happy to forgive the rest. Slan, you shouldn't have done that. You know that, right?
It was an accident, to be fair.
Yes, but even the accidents in the wrong places at the wrong time can cost so much. I think a little payment forward shall help. I think
What do
I'm
you
gonna need to
need?
borrow that nice nifty toy on the back of your head. For
I
a while.
knew it. Oh no, I knew it.
If
Tragus
you
says,
do the job right for us,
Yeah,
give it
yeah,
back.
yeah.
I think that is more than fair, Sloan.
Tragus
Oh, I'm
kind
sure
of
you do.
Tragus kind of puts his hand up and he says, "That took hours of surgery. Just to let you know, it wasn't easy. If you want
You
that,
believe you're the only doctor in the galaxy capable of such a feat?
Of course not. I'm just saying. I hope you have a proficient doctor on board to take it off, and if not, I can handle it."
I believe we have someone qualified. And he's got twice as many arms as you, so I think it should go faster.
Tragus just kind of
That's great.
he just smirks and doesn't say anything.
Wow.
He kind of looks over and he says, "The other option is I make you pay the full amount in cash, or I take your life. I think this is the most fair
Yeah.
option, given all of the above.
Fair enough.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
It will just be a temporary hope."
Don't worry. Okay.
Which we are not going to, because we trust our new employer. What is your name, sir, if we don't mind us asking?
Slon, you didn't introduce me.
I
Intriguing.
figure you like to make your introductions.
Oh, well, we ought to have a personal rapport. This is great.
And he
Excellent.
looks over and he goes, "Well, not that you'll be hearing directly from me so much anymore, but I'm Dryden Voss. Guarded the Crimson Dawn.
Awesome.
Mm,
And if you
It is
have
a
to meet with me
pleasure.
again, it will either be because you're in deep shit or you're getting a promotion."
Well, I hope we meet for a good reason then. Don't we, Sloan?
As well.
he shoots you the most annoyed side eye. Where's this
Well.
surgery happening?
Well, I'll call my doctor in. In the meantime, I'm going to take to the first light. Oh, yes, that's right. You lost your vessel, right?
And our weapons and our
Stolen.
armor.
I can track
Most
it.
unfortunate. I can give you some basic equipment to get through this time of need that you have. And as far as a vessel, Quentin has his own that I'm sure he'll be happy to lend to your cause while you work for us. If that is not a problem for you.
That sounds great. Well, thank you, Mr. Voss. Boys, go ahead and thank Mr. Voss for his hospitality. Boys,
Thank you for not murdering me.
yep, we are very thankful.
It's a pleasure to
Dryden
meet
Voss,
your
like,
acquaintance.
shrugs.
Yeah, he says, it's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Voss. And Dracus, stands up.
We
Yeah,
hope
so
to
he's
have
gonna-
ourselves a fruitful relationship going forward. Ain't that right, boys?
Excellent. My
Seer nods in agreement.
servants will show you to your quarters for the evening, and then tomorrow you shall be on your way. If you need anything at all, just ask. With that being said, Slan, we will take you to where you need to go, and then you shall be free to do as you please.
All right.
Then after that, he kind of stands up and departs, and then a guard comes over you, Slan, and starts
Yeah.
escorting you away.
Yeah.
And everybody else, there's like these elaborately dressed, like exotically dressed, like servants that are just like leading you to quarters to stay at for the evening.
Dracus says to the servants, some of my patients here require medical attention. Can you take care of them? And he points to Javro and he points to Omen. I'm assuming Slan will be healed.
Oh yeah, he'll be healed in full. Just gonna have to knock his int down by one. That's all.
Fucking god damn it.
It's all right.
At least
I'm
you
gonna
get
keep it on
murdered.
ice for you.
No, that's fair.
All right.
All right.
Sadness.
Do we want to take an early break before we move on to the next thing?
No,
Or would
no,
you prefer to keep going?
only because I'm waiting for my dinner to arrive. Oh, wait. Oh, it
Oh?
actually literally arrived as I was saying that. So
Because I sent your dinner. I'm a genius.
wow, that was amazing. Yeah, let's take 10 right now. We'll come back at
Yeah, let's do it.
8:44 p.m. with dinner in hand, and we will continue. Don't forget, no camera while I'm eating food, because you guys don't need to see that. It's gross. So we'll be back in 10. See you soon. What up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back from the break. I have a big plate of Indian food here. Well, bowl of Indian food. Got some basmati rice, garlic naan, some vegetable korma. I'm going to feast out while we kick it into the second half of the session. Awesome. Let's say out of the boys.
Salty, but
Boys.
not salty.
What
Oh,
the
God.
fuck did I just walk into?
Oh,
Every
you're-
fucking time.
They're telling me they're salty but not salty.
Showered or unshowered?
Well, I mean, it's what happens after
Sweaty, but
you've
not
all
sweaty.
taken turns licking my balls, right? They can't be that salty.
Jesus.
Yes.
My
there goes
God.
the stream.
Nice.
Oh man, sorry.
We're switching
Wait,
to
this is-
onlyhuts.com.
This is an 18+ stream anyway. There are absolutely never in the
That's true.
history of the stream been a minor in this, like, ever. That's
Dude,
never
there's
happened.
like
Crazed when he was in high
20,000. There's
school.
like 20,000 kids that grew up on my stream that are all serial killers or fathers now.
Or fucked up. Or,
Yeah.
Not wrong.
or both.
Yeah,
To be
and
fair,
then
I
the other,
think I
then
did
lot
the
of
other
serial
20,000
killers.
were already serial killers.
There's a lot of serial killers who lead dual lives. That's like part of the whole thing. It's that they have like families,
I
wives,
came
and
into your
kids,
Or
and
they
then
try to
they-
open
then they
restaurants
go
on
kill
Bainbridge
people.
Island.
No, I'm not a serial killer. I'm too much of a wuss.
That's what a serial killer would say. Okay. Anyway.
I'm not a
And
serial
awkward
killer.
pause.
Okay. Or they randomly go on road trips with 3 dogs across North Dakota for 3 days to get rid of a body.
Greedy
That-
wouldn't talk
That
about
just
this.
sounds like a good time.
That makes more sense.
That does make sense. And so does someone saying that makes more
Why
sense
would
to
I be
deflect.
trying to be? Well, no. Like, why would I be trying to like open a business and be like part of a small town community if I like serial killer? It's like the opposite of what.
Because you'll get in good with the butcher.
Mm-hmm.
No, dude.
And the
The butcher.
crematorium.
There are no butchers on paper. Anyway.
Ooh, I
that's
found
not
out
the point.
one of my friends actually has a crematorium. They bought a
He's a
doggy
serial killer.
daycare.
I'm saying it right now.
Okay, that guy's a
that-
killer. That guy's a killer.
Does that happen
Dude,
to
I
be
want to
in
hang
North
out with this
Dakota?
guy. That sounds awesome.
I have a wood chipper and access to lie.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got access to a wood chipper. as well.
What? Al owns an arborist company and he makes
Yeah.
soap as a part-time hobby. Jesus.
Yeah, what's
It's like-
wrong?
Oh, you guys are great. Well, we are back from break, you freaks. It's
Just gonna
episode
murder a
11
few
of
people.
Star Wars: Reign of Tyranny. Let's jump back into the game.
Or as Soma would have it be tonight, Reign of Tyranny.
Star Wars:
Drankenburg.
Raining Dicks.
That's our other show.
Onlyhuts.com.
That's the only Huts version. Yeah.
Right.
Only Huts. This page contains content with adult language and images. It is not suitable for anyone under the age of 18 and may not be suitable for all adults. View at your own discretion.
Probably isn't.
Enter here.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
All right, guys. Fuckers.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't mind me, I'm just eating some Indian
when
food.
you do that, it cracks me up. You're just... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So.
yeah.
Hold on. Trying to find a picture for someone to put up while we do all this talky shit. This will just
All
have
that
to
talky
fucking
shit.
do.
You mean the entire thing we're here to do?
Yes. There you go. This is the planet you guys are on. So you want to just put this shit up on the screen so chat doesn't look at our
Whoa.
bullshit.
That's where we are. You are here.
Somewhere there. Yeah. So as you guys are spending time in this palatial resort, for lack of a better term, there is a point in which your attention is called and you are going to be asked to meet at a what'll we call it? A hangar, I guess.
Sticks, you drunk?
No, I'm not drunk at all. Just
Okay.
am not good at talking tonight.
No problem.
If I was drunk, I would admit it.
It's
Yeah.
true.
That is
I
true.
don't actually have any booze in the house, which is really depressing.
That is
Oh.
not the Sticks I know. Wow.
I mean, I'm not the drinker in my side of the thing, but I still like to every now and again.
Yeah, Sticks isn't the drinker, guys.
I'm not. My girlfriend's the winner in that one.
Doesn't mean you're not a close second.
I'm the only other. Never mind.
Exactly.
I see what you did there. Okay, with all that being said, way more about my personal life than I ever wanted to divulge to chat, but hey, here we are.
We love you.
I know. But so I'm just trying to do like 3 things at once right now, that's all. That's why I'm having trouble talking.
Talk to us, order booze, and masturbate.
Did I
All at the
wish?
same time?
2 out of 3 of those.
Wait a
Oh
second.
my god.
And I ain't talking. I'm just kidding. That's all I got. All right. No, I'm trying to upload the planet thing so I can have something for chat to look at and drop tokens on top of and do all this shit while I'm trying to talk at the same time.
Totally.
So you guys are going to be called into one of the, I don't know, there's probably like 2 or 3 hangars where they can like launch shuttles or at least like a like cargo freighter sized ship as needs may occur on this planet at this place. And so when you get there, you notice a bunch of people walking around and shit like that, and looking busy and refueling ships. And you do happen to notice a ship. Hold on, I'm going to take you to this. Because I can. It's the moon. And so while you guys are here, you see a fancy looking fucking ship hanging out. And I will drop what that ship looks like. Give me a second. Where the hell did I put it? You want to see it?
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said. That's what he says before he sends his dick pic too, chat.
It makes you ask like 3 times. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see my rocket ship. I'm like, yeah, Six Stars is
I
cool.
want to see
And
my
then-
giant rocket ship.
Want to see my red
Yeah.
rocket when it's out of the hood? Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I was
I just
My
nailed it.
red
I'll take it too
rocket.
far. I'm sorry.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
apologize to chat.
Sorry. Trey.
Right now.
Yeah, jeez, come on.
All right, Soma. Here you fucking go. God damn it.
Wow.
Sorry, my red rocket. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
Wrong picture. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god.
I would not do that to chat. It's one of these bad boys.
The Decimator.
Whoa.
Cool.
Except I'm imagining that it probably is. I have to imagine that the paint job on it's a lot slicker. It probably looks like this because I just found this one that looks cooler. So I'm gonna say it's this. I'm retconning it.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
So that bad
really
boy
cool.
is chilling in the hangar when you guys arrive, and out front, you see someone who looks like this. Hey, how you doing?
Who the hell is this guy?
Who's got handsome
Whoa.
fuck?
And yeah, so the guards escort you up to this gentleman, and they basically say, "All right, This is your charge, Quentin. All of them.
All of these.
Yeah, the boss wants you to take them with you on your next mission.
You all work for Dryden now.
We sure do. We are happy to get some work done. Excited, some would say.
We'll find a
Ain't
bunk
that right?
aboard the Athenaeum, and we'll get started.
Well, do you happen to have hut-sized bunks?
No, but I have a cargo bay.
That would do well. I shall head to the cargo bay.
Where did you? This is your ship.
Well, it's the Crimson Dawn ship, but
Mm.
they let me borrow it and name it.
This is a nice one. Slon slithers by, just like rubbing his hand across it as he's walking.
Yes, well,
It's not weird.
be a shame if you half repaired it and then ran away.
Hey.
Yikes. That was funny. Okay. I will probably say for the future that it can be it can be made hut
Hut friendly.
accommodating. Yeah, hut friendly. But for now you'll just have to assume that the room that I have demarcated for the hut is just a storage closet for the time being. But
Excellent.
so I'll just require you guys to use your imagination a bit, but I'll give you the full-on tour. Let me just make sure the page is working and isn't stupid.
Do I need to refresh Roll20 for Al's picture?
Yeah.
No, I took it off, but I'm gonna move you guys anyway.
I mean,
so.
his token on the bottom left.
Yeah, you got to reroll it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's Deveronian. He's got like a modified.
Oh wait,
smuggler's
that's not
trench coat.
Satan we're hanging out with?
No, not Satan.
Okay.
Modified smuggler's trench coat on and DC 17 pistol on his hip.
Is my screen supposed to be black?
No, but I can fix that.
Okay.
Because Roll20 is douchey. Here we go.
Whoa.
Chad, if you're
like this show.
confused right now, I'm assuming this is Al's new character.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing to be confused about.
Okay.
Considering his other character just robbed you, left you for dead, and disappeared to an unknown corner of the galaxy. There we go.
Okay.
All right. This is your new vessel. Or at least it's Al's vessel. But anyway. This is the Athenaeum.
Athenium. Okay.
It's smaller than the other ship.
It is.
Yeah.
It is more purpose-driven. It is not a cargo freighter. This is... technically, when these were made, they are made to be patrol boats.
Mm.
Which means hunting down smaller vessels, blah, blah, blah. It is a more focused vessel. Let's put it that way. A little more Spartan. To the
Cool.
point.
Got it. Very neat.
And by next week, I will have a new sheet for your ship. That being said, if you really want to know the stats, you can go to the wiki and look it up. There are starships, starfighters, and shuttles, and it's at the very bottom.
Question.
Yes.
So, anyone that had items taken from them, do we need to like straight up delete this shit from our sheet because we're never getting them back, or should we hold on to it, or do we just not know that?
I would delete it for now.
See, I typed a lot of stuff out.
I know. You do that.
You know what you could do is like copy paste it in like a document, save it on your like dashboard, and just copy paste it back in later on. That's what I do.
That's
Yeah, you could do that.
Good point. Instead, what I'm going to do
is murder sticks in his sleep.
Not at all. I'm gonna do a
Would
little
Ellis have taken
snipping tool
the
here and just
Ascension
take
pistol?
a screenshot.
I mean, if you didn't have it on your person.
Well, I mean, I did, but so I was asking
Yeah,
if
he
you.
took all of your weapons.
Okay.
You have no weapons creation.
Damn.
He's like, I hate you, so I'm taking all your shit.
Well, no, but it was just
No,
like,
I mean Ellis and Omen. I'm just
yeah,
like,
fucking
not crazed personally. Jesus, no, that's not what I meant at all. All right.
I'm just gonna
So
disable the brain implant for now.
yeah,
All
just
right,
do that.
so
Cool.
Yeah,
Just taking a
rival. Obviously, yours
picture.
is being held. So.
Un momento, por favor,
Assumably.
chat. 1 second.
No problem. While you're doing that, Soma, I'm gonna go over the ship stats just so we don't have dead air.
Okay.
So it is still a Silhouette 4, so it's like the size of your last ship, roughly, like same weight class, if you will. It's a speed of 3, which I think is about the same. The handling, though, is -3. This is not nearly as nimble as the last ship, not even close. That being said, it has a 30 hull trauma threshold and a 20 system strain, so it's way beefier. It's got 4 armor instead of like I don't know, what was it, like 2 or 3 from the other one? And then it's got two shields fore and aft. So it's definitely can take more hits. It's also got a hyperdrive class 1. So that's better than your last one. The complement is usually a pilot, co-pilot, navigator, and 2 gunners. And then yeah, it only holds it only has an encumbrance of 60. So this is not meant to carry anything that aggressive. And it's got a passenger capacity of 6 and consumables for a month. As far as weapons go, it's got dorsal and ventral turret-mounted quad laser cannons. So those are fun. And then
Cool.
twin forward concussion missile launchers.
Whoa. That's cool. Okay.
But in many ways, combat-wise, this is an upgrade of a ship, but flexibility and speed-wise, it is not. So it's kind of a side grade, if you will.
Got it.
It just depends what you value on your vessel. It does have 2 decks. It has the crew deck on the bottom, and then it has the bridge on the top. The bridge has the pilot's quarters, as well as a navigation room, and a place to go for the top turret. And then the bottom deck has all the passenger bunks, the engineering room, equipment lockers. There is a speeder bay over here, which I put your speeder wreckage in until you fix it. But when you guys, I don't know, like if you guys ever have multiple speeders, you can park them there. There's like space for it. This will eventually be Javra's room, but for now, just pretend it's a storage closet. There's a medical bay. There is a situation room. And then there is what would have been a sort of captain's office, but I put some ebook shelves and other shit. So that's like kind of Quentin's office, if you will.
Okay.
And other than that, I think that's everything. Then you got 2 side airlocks and a main boarding ramp in the middle. That's the
Awesome.
ship.
It was cold.
Very, very cool.
Awesome.
Very feelingless.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe by next session, I'll recolor it so it matches that cool black and gold one, because that looks sick. All right.
It's pretty sick.
Sweet. All right. I guess I can drop your guys' tokens in the ship. Well,
who's a pilot amongst you?
Caston steps forward. It's like I could fly.
I'm a pilot.
I've
I
got
can
some
fly.
training.
Yeah.
This ain't like dusting crops, boy.
Anyway, sorry.
Everyone should be healed of all their wounds, and 1 critical injury I'm allowing everyone to heal in their time of rest.
Okay.
Okay.
William 1.
What about strain?
That's fine. Yeah, obviously, a full night's rest heals all your strain anyway. So
Good point.
good, Dracus. All right.
Okay.
I don't know why I said that. Leave me alone. I'm having a rough week.
Good Dracus. Trackus is the
I
bad
think it's
boy.
because I was pulling your token onto the board.
I forgive you.
tripping
It's
out.
okay.
Anyway, so Caston raises his hand. He's like, I'm a pilot.
Yeah, upstairs, you should acquaint yourself with the equipment.
All right.
He says, I've got some training. If you don't mind, I'd go with him.
Yes, of course. Do we have a medical professional here?
I literally just took a bite. Hold on.
Yes, it's me, Dr. the Hut.
Trackus, Trackus steps
I've
forward.
heard of you. I heard you found rare death weed.
Death
Yes,
spice.
Death Spice.
Death Spice. Now, Dracus steps forward and puts his hand out.
Medical bays.
I'm Dr. Dracustar. Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure. I'm Dr. Quentin.
Doctor? You're a doctor.
Yeah, yeah, archaeology.
Interesting. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Where did you attend school?
Arcania, where I'm from. Gives him a nod, and whenever you say that, he kind of just hurries off to the medical bay.
I went to the prestigious University of Barla.
Oh, very, very nice. And Trackus just kind of hurries off after you ask that. Goes to the medical bay. Just take a look around.
Slan, we know what you can do. Make yourself useful.
Yes. It's on it. Start running tests and stuff.
Clone.
So Slon, this is
trying
your
to-
sorry, Slon, this is your new domain. I put a little workbench for you and everything. So
Yeah, I saw that. Very nice.
there you go. Sorry, go ahead, Al.
Clone, what is your name?
Jesus, wow.
So I just
I just
starts
kinda-
giggling.
Yeah, I just kind of look. I'm like, is this gonna be a repeat of the last asshole that we just dealt with?
No, I just don't know your name. Don't know what else to refer to you as. So
I'll just,
if you
I'll
want to give me a name, I'll call you that. If you don't, I'll call you Clone.
it's like you can call me Omen.
All right, Omen. You good at shooting things? I take it.
Well, I was until the last asshole took my fucking weapons. But yeah, I know my way around a blaster pistol or two.
What about ship armaments?
I have some familiarity, and one of my strong suit, but I ain't terrible.
Direct Omen to those.
Yeah, so there's two turrets. There's one that's ventral and one that's dorsal, right? So there's one on top, one on bottom. The elevator in the middle leads to both. So
Did the Crimson Dawn dudes like leave us any armor and weapons we can use?
yeah, so there are these weapons lockers or these equipment lockers. They're gonna have let me find out what I decided. It's gonna be some pretty basic armor, but it'll be enough to, help you not be dead right away.
Yeah, don't shoot anything, but I suggest you get acquainted with the fire mechanisms.
I think it's just gonna be riot armor. So it's
Okay.
like this sort of, what is it? It's basically includes a helmet and a face shield attached. It's gonna be like a lesser version of the Crimson Dawn stuff. Don't think of like necessarily SWAT team. It's a little slicker than that. But it's all like black and gold filigreed, but it's like, a catch vest, some sort of like visored helmet, and some like leather gauntlets and leather boots and stuff like that. But it's all made out of ballistic cloth. So there's a set in each locker, so that means there's like 8 sets of armor. And then basic blaster rifles and basic blaster pistols.
All right. Sorry, I just got done eating my food. Delicious.
That's
And
okay.
You, Hut.
Yeah.
Name. What's your name?
Name's Javro the Hut. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, young Quentin.
Oh, the pleasure is all yours. Sure.
Yes.
What are you good at other than what you're doing right now?
Well, it's sort of what I do. I'm kind of like a leader of sorts. I the boys look to me for direction and such. I'm wise in my years. I know I look young for a hut, but I'm sort of the shot caller.
I don't know.
That's
You all
kind of
look
what
the
I
same
do.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No one's gonna talk shit. I'm saying I'm the leader.
I mean,
Dragus isn't there.
Yeah, nobody else is.
You all look the same to me as far as huts go.
That's a little racist, but that's fine.
Well,
Spacist.
One. You have time to prove your worth, of course. We will
Well,
be
I
interacting
feel
with,
like that might be even more racist. Like, never mind, just keep going.
we will be interacting with locals and having to talk to them, allow them to get them to allow us to enter their sacred territories or whatever and take what
Yeah.
we want, possibly without having to murder everyone.
Yeah. And I can tell from this
Preferably.
conversation, talking's not exactly your strong suit, so I can take that matter in my hands.
I mean, I can talk when would need to be, but
Yeah.
right now it's more of
Listen, let me
directing
just tell you
people.
one thing. These are my boys. Just keep that in mind.
No, these are Dryden Voss's boys, and he has
Oh,
assigned you to me. Therefore, you are my boys, and I
of
run you.
course.
Yes, of course, of course. I had a storage area cleared out for you. I suggest you slither your way over there.
My apologies. How thoughtful of you. I shall do that.
We moved your frogs in
R.P.
there for
Slither.
you.
Good. I like him over there better anyways.
Like the
P.
Quentin
Slither.
versus Javro
Damn it.
arc is gonna be absurd.
Yeah.
Slither.
Well, it's just two headstrong assholes just duking it out. All right.
Beautiful.
So Seer's gonna look to Caston. What do you make of all of this?
Top of the line vessel, if you ask me. What do you mean?
Do you think this is the right direction that we should be taking here? It seems a little risky to be infiltrating Crimson Dawn.
Listen, I just want to live at this point. I mean, we are a far cry from Nar Shaddaa and what we were doing before. So, I don't know. We'll see what the galaxy has in store for us. I don't know what the right direction is. The right move is. I don't know anymore.
Well, I think it's only naturally fall back here. I had a few hidden credits if we need to do anything crazy. Only reason Seer's really telling Caston because they're by themselves. And I'm going to make a little spot to hide a few things here. If we need to stash anything quick, don't tell the others quite yet.
Yeah.
And Seer's going to go ahead and make use his hidden storage to create a encumbrance 2 little kind of hidden panel somewhere up here in this cockpit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nothing in it, just have it ready.
Cool. Yeah, maybe one of these floor panels.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty.
Drakus does something. Drakus is in the medical bay, and he takes a look at the bunk, and maybe there's like, I don't know, maybe over here there's like a sink and a mirror or something like that that's not reflected in this this map. It kind of
I can add whatever you want me to add in there.
Yeah, if you can add like maybe like a sink and a mirror or something like right here next to this bed.
Next to the surgery bed.
Yeah. Drakus kind of like steps up to it and he kind of stares at himself for a minute. And then Drakus's eyes kind of glare at the mirror and he leans in close, and he notices some wrinkles, crow's feet, the corners of his eyes, and his brows wrinkling a little bit, and he grimaces, kind of clears his throat and like cracks his neck a little bit, and then he steps out of the medical bay. Looks a little pissed at what he's seeing in the mirror. That's it. He goes to find anyone that's milling about the ship. Maybe he goes to just to go see Slan. He walks over to Slan and he says, Slan, what can you tell me about this ship? Seems like an upgrade to what the Minoc was.
It's 100% an upgrade. I was just running a diagnostics check on it just to see what we are working with, actually.
All right, what you want to know?
I just want to know, like, system vitals, like how the ship's doing, like if.
Oh yeah, this thing's in tip-top shape.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, it's ready to go.
Um,
It's been mostly upgraded. I mean, the only thing you could really do to this thing is probably like upgrade the hyperdrive one more
Okay.
time, and then that's like pretty much it.
Are there
Does it
like some
have
clean
a droid?
clothes on this ship, by the way, in the lockers besides
Sure.
armor?
Sure.
Yeah, Drag is just wearing some like, I don't know, like just regular black and gray clothing, I suppose, just regular clothes. He's
Yeah, it would
changed.
be like what the equivalent of like sort of a sci-fi suit would be almost. So
Yeah.
it's like a pair of like black slacks and a black like padded kind of neat blazer kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what Dragus is wearing now. Sorry, go ahead, Revel.
Oh no. No, but the ship is looking top. Oh, I mean, as top of the line as this ship can get, really. How are you feeling about this situation?
I don't know yet. I'm not thoroughly pleased, but I don't know yet.
Well, I was serious when I thanked Dryden for not blowing my brains out as soon as they saw me. We definitely lucked out.
Speaking of your
With-
brain, how'd the surgeon do? And he like kind of like, without even asking permission, just like grabs your head and like starts moving your neck around, moving your head to look
He's
at
got
the
a-
surgery.
A couple
Slot
scars.
just lets you. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple scars where the implant went in and stuff, but otherwise he's fine.
Crude scars. Those fools did a bad job. I would have done much
Minor
better.
headache.
Well, sorry your implant was short-lived. It was damn good surgery, too. Those fools.
Let's
Dragus kind of
hope
like
he gives
spits.
it back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
go.
how much we can. I don't know how much we can trust him. So keep an eye out, especially on this new Quentin fellow.
Very well. I'm gonna go to the bridge. He kind of
All right.
Dragus heads to the bridge. Okay.
Yeah, you get up there and you see Seer and Caston just like fiddling around with different things on the consoles. You know, making sure everything's working, doing a pre-flight check, if you will.
Drakus says, seems like a bit of an upgrade from the Minoc. Eh, gentlemen?
Caston's like, depends what you mean. She's slower and turns like a frickin' brick, but yeah.
I suppose the biggest...
Hyperdrive's better. Weapons are certainly better. So is the armor.
I suppose the real downgrade is that we don't own it. Shame.
Yeah, well.
Dragus like takes
No
a
silver
seat.
lining. We don't have to stock it either.
That's true. Top of the line medical facilities as well. So, gentlemen, looks like we work for the Crimson Dawn now. Surviving another day.
Worse. Could be worse. We could be working for Huts again.
That is true.
Much worse organizations to have to work for right now. I think we get in, we learn as much as we can, try to blend in for a while.
Dragus just gives Seer a nod. Agreed. Well, Let's see what this Quentin has in store for us. I'm assuming we'll be leaving soon. And then Trackus heads down. And he hangs out. Where's like the crew hangout? Over here?
Oh, that's like a ready room, but yeah, I mean, you could sit there. Saying you can't.
There's no real crew hangout.
Where were
Yeah,
the
this is a very Spartan ship. So-
where were the gun rooms again? The
So you're
control.
right by the elevator. It would take you down.
There's one down below, which I don't have a map for, and then the one up top. But then also, yeah. Well, no, those are the two gun rooms.
I'll just make my way up to the Top Gun
Gotcha.
here.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
All right.
Alrighty. I think after a while, Quentin, you get a notice of a job. And the report will be ready in the ready room.
Yeah, I call out on the comms. Briefing in the ready room. Please report as soon as possible.
She'll move everybody down.
Yeah, I guess Trackus would just be sitting there quietly, just kind of looking at Quentin, not speaking. As everyone mills in.
Quentin turns to look at Javro. Are your people settled in?
We all here, boys?
Aston just kind of shrugs.
I believe we're all here.
Good enough. I signal that we are all ready for the briefing whenever
Yeah.
Dryden is ready to give it, or whoever.
Yeah, a hollow appears in the center of the table. And Dryden says, "Alrighty, gentlemen. It's time to get to work. I need you to retrieve something of import to our organization." A few jumps away, the Imperials have an orbital facility that contains very sensitive information on the location of some Imperial contraband that I wish to get our hands on. I'll need you to go to this facility, and I will need you, in whichever way you see fit, to infiltrate and retrieve this information and send it back to us. I'll send you the coordinates as soon as you understand your task.
I think Omen's nodding along, and he's gonna ask approximately how many Imperials can we expect on this orbital station?
Complement of the station has 2 barracks and 2 Imperial prison wings, as well as a shuttle landing bay and a full-size ship landing bay. That being said, it should be stationed by a couple of groups of stormtroopers, a couple Imperial officers. Standard
They holding
complement.
any assuming they ain't holding too many high value prisoners, if that's all they got there.
No, this is a backwater holding facility. It just so happens that the information I'm looking for has been traced to this place.
Is it only information, or are there physical goods we're after as well?
Information. Valuable information.
How are we supposed to know what this information is? Like, is there a certain
Quentin knows
terminal?
what it is.
I
If you can
Quentin
get
nods.
him in, he can get it.
Dracus, he speaks up. Says, Quentin, you asked us all what we bring to the table. What do you do?
Well, I work for Dryden Voss, and you were appointed to me. That's all you really need to know.
Dracus doesn't reply. He just stares. Doesn't say a word. That's it.
After
So,
that, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead if you're going to say.
Sir, are we using any of our codes to enter quietly, or are we just going in on a wing and a prayer?
That is all up to you, and I look forward to see how you accomplish this. And
Very well.
the hollow smiles at you.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity. We'll get it done.
You
The
say we'll
hollow
get it done
Voss
or get her
nods.
done?
Well,
Get
I
her
said we'll
done.
get her done.
Oh, okay.
Get her done.
So, Quentin, just so I understand this mission fully, our job is just to get you inside, correct?
Get me to a information terminal that has access to what we're looking for, yes. And then get me out.
Sounds easy enough.
There you have it.
Do we have any ideas how we're going to infiltrate a prison?
I'm just gonna set 2 blaster pistols on the table. Well, I'm gonna go in the
When
only way.
when you raise your blaster pistol, pretty much as fast as you can get a pistol out of a holster, Quentin's blaster's up. And then when he realizes what you're doing, he holsters it again.
Dracus
Well,
just cocks an eyebrow because he's sitting
I
in
s-
between you guys.
yeah, I'm just kind of looking like that's a respectable draw there, Quentin. See, you might be handier than I originally thought.
Well, Dryden didn't put me in charge for nothing.
Well, I'm great. You guys admire your ability to murder people. Let's get back on task. Do we have any blueprints, anything of this prison?
I'm sure I could find something. I'm looking
Maybe you should find
for.
it then.
Do we know what kind of class, like space station, this is?
The small one. It's probably. I don't have like a class of it. It's kind of a custom design. Uh, pardon me. Think of what I can tell you.
How guarded are their prisoner transports?
Standard Imperial
I was gonna say,
shuttle.
you all have recently been on a prison transport, isn't that correct?
Yes.
How guarded were you?
I don't know. How guarded were we?
Not very well
Not
guarded.
very at all.
Well, that amount of guarded is how guarded we were.
Oh,
Think,
Donicus.
we could perhaps hijack it, sneak our way in through there.
Well, considering are the the Imperials, I don't mind causing some extra damage along the way.
Yes, your propensity for murder is understood, Omen, but let's do this a little smart now, why don't we? I just got shot. Don't want to get shot again.
Quentin nods at what Javer's saying. Agreed. Shooting would be best at a minimum.
Quentin,
my
does it feel
plan-
like
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
does it feel like we should not be leaving any traces at all and subtly acquired information here, or what's the plan?
I think that would be best. If we have some older codes. This is modified Imperial vessel. We might be able to dock without incident and then move from there.
I think. What do we know about their hangars? How much personnel is in there? If we dock, I mean, they're gonna realize we ain't one of them.
Well, we have smooth talkers and radios. Hopefully, we can talk things over, then present. Quentin gestures to uh, Caston and present him as a Imperial of some sort. The rest of us wouldn't really do. Maybe the doctor here, if we put some eyewear on him.
Dracus says, I'll do what I have to do.
With you two distracting them, perhaps the rest of us would, well, maybe not the rest of us, looking at Javro, but some of us can sneak in, get to where we need to go, and get the information, get out.
Guess if worst comes to worst, y'all could could do to me what we did to Sloan. I guess if that at least gets us in, so you have a prisoner you'd like to turn in for a bounty. They're looking for my types.
I don't know. Prisoners, Imperials tend to keep records. Maybe we find somebody that's sloppy and doesn't immediately input that we're transferring something over. I don't know.
I mean, if this is a modified Imperial ship, we could be there on just general Imperial duty or inspections potentially.
That's what I'm thinking. You and Javro are good at talking to people. I'm sure you can persuade them to let us land. And then, like I said, we present Caston, the good doctor, as the Imperials aboard, and the rest of us either hide or sneak aboard somehow. I'm not sure exactly, considering I don't have blueprints or anything for this facility.
Dracus looks at Cass and he says, and then back to Quentin, we can pull off the Imperial Act. Don't worry.
Gaston just kind of nods across the table.
The rest of us are going to have to be very subtle, though. We would definitely draw some attention on an Imperial station.
Yes. We'd want Slan with us for computer slicing. You. I don't know where to put Omen though. I don't know if we'd want you to stay behind. I'm sure we can get to the ship safely, or if we want you to come with us. What do you all think?
Oh, I don't know.
Dracus says, Omen's quite good with the blaster. He could be a backup plan.
Yes. If we run into trouble while we're sneaking ahead, you can cause some noise. Quentin looks at Omen.
Nope. I'm also I can do that. Also fancy myself good at sneaking around. If that's something we need to do as well. I have a habit of finding ways through places that others seem to conveniently forget.
Yer kind of hesitates for a moment, and well, part of our last mission, I was able to procure something that could help us out with the Omen situation. I do have a disguise kit here that could allow him to blend in as another Imperial with some minor applications.
Well, that is handy. If you're you're willing to use it, I would suggest that would be wise.
We can work on that with Omen.
I'll give you a nod. I'm on board with that.
Javro, you'll have the comms once we start
Oh.
ending. I'll get you the codes that you'll need.
Certainly. Now, what am I gonna say to these guys to let them let us land?
So you're going to say whatever ship number I give you, requesting clearance, for refueling or whatever. You think on your haunches or whatever you have, and just bullshit our way in.
Okay.
Trackus says, "Oh yes, bullshitting.
Well,
You couldn't have picked a better person." And he gives Javro a smile.
I've dealt with Huts.
Again, being a little racist. That's fine. Okay.
Forgive me, Java. You are correct. I've just never been on this side of the power struggle with a Hut before, where I got to be semi in charge and they had to kind of listen. Usually, it's the other way around.
Sure, I'm listening. All right. I guess I'll figure some shit out.
I love it.
That was an amazing
go.
response.
I'd actually probably go with Javro and like teach him like a few like how like clone ships would like get clearance and stuff to dock. That might help him out.
Sure. That would be mighty helpful.
To the cockpit.
All right, give me 1 second. I will sort that out. To the cockpit.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be there when Javro's doing the comms. So like before you say, say something along these lines, and that should help.
Oh, we have a baby in here.
Oh, little baby.
Uh-oh. Once he's done being changed, we'll have him say hi. Because I think he's either shat, pissed, or both his pants.
Or both his pants.
God, could you imagine the
True
feeling of
champion.
sitting in just a full diaper full of your own poop? That's gotta be a terrible feeling.
Of course, that's why they cry. Because it's like
Uncomfortable as fuck.
hot mud on your butt or cold piss on your fucking front. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uncomfy.
All right,
Poor
guys.
little baby. Okay.
So, give me one there to confirm.
Okay.
What's the name of our ship again?
The Athenium.
The
I
Athenium?
think. Yeah, Athenium.
It's just a fancy word for library.
The library. You
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
Yeah. You don't even know the half of it. Just wait till you wait.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. So I think yeah. The coordinates you guys receive for the space station is in the system. Well, it's in the Terrace system. Which if you're a KOTOR fanboy, you're gonna fanboy. So Harry is over here.
Where?
I will draw your path.
Okay.
And then Styx, do you want, as we're working on this disguise kit for Omen, do you want me to roll any kind of checks for application to see how successful that would be?
Get what the rules are for that. Is it just a flat deception check or is it skullduggery?
No, I mean it doesn't define a ton. I don't have my books on me since I'm on this road trip.
I think it just works until it gets called into question and then they make a check.
is what I'd imagine.
Yeah.
If you think about like a Star Wars TV show, you'd like show up at the facility, nobody really questions you too much, but then if like someone's like, wait a minute, I went to lunch with Captain Zed last week, and then they roll to see if they can see through your disguise or something. That's how I imagine it would go. But
Yeah.
for
I mean,
application, you're just like putting makeup on him to make his skin a different tone or something, or
yeah.
you know.
Oh, it's a little baby. His little gloves on. Be cold.
Well, that's because he scratches his face with his little baby claws.
Oh, look
Can't
at
be
him.
trusted.
So we have to put on these gloves.
Mittens.
Oh, watch those legs. All right, let's see. My baby.
The restless feller.
Yeah, he's
Kind of looks
kicking
like
you, man.
it's up to us. From what I'm reading, there's not like a
Listen, I just want to scratch my
legit
face.
way to say any like to actually do it.
Well, he wants to suck on
Yeah.
that finger. We can tell.
Oh, but he looks more and more like me all the time.
He
Yeah, it's
does
kinda
look
weird.
a lot like Zarian. Ever since we went to foreign cinema. I don't know. Here's the boy.
Something suspicious about that guy.
He's trying to
Come
eat
here.
his own. He's trying to eat his onesie. He's trying.
That's hilarious.
You can
that
hear
he
his
has to wear
dad on
gloves.
Discord. Yeah. Look at this baby.
He's a fidgety boy.
He's 2 months
You just
old
did a
now.
poopy.
My God.
Wild.
One day he's gonna be really mad at you for very silly things.
What do you have to say,
God,
buddy?
Dad, get out of my room.
Sure.
He's so cute. He's just a cute
No, we know what the argument is going to be. The argument's going to be. But Dad, I don't want to play DayZ. That game sucks.
God, Dad, I want to do a scav run. God.
No, he's going to be like, I just want to punch trees in Minecraft, and they're just never going to get along. That's all it is.
Dad, I don't like PvP.
What
I
a
like PvE.
cute little
Totally.
baby.
Someone's like,
No son of
That's-
mine's a PvEer. God damn it.
That's going to be his rebellion.
Yeah, he's gonna be a
He's getting
PvE.
thicker and fatter. He's gonna love base building and PvE games. That's how he's gonna get back at me.
In other words, he'll just have to game with Uncle Sticks.
You're no son of mine.
And again, he seems more like me all the time.
No, it'll just be me and Alan just being like, it's okay. You can come here and punch trees and play PvE with
Civ
us.
23 is amazing.
He was
Yeah.
quite fidgety just now. Wow.
He
all
was.
over
He was
the
very
place.
fidgety.
Looking super
right.
cute.
How come you guys can't
Hey.
see the line I drew?
So my suggestion, I like from what I'm reading, like maybe do like a skullduggery check, and then like if they try to and like come, you know,
No, I have an idea of what I would do. I was just like, is there a hard and fast rule that I've missed somewhere in the 18 different rule books that there are for this game? That's all.
Yeah, there's so many books. It's actually wild.
A little bit.
Let me know if the line map thing
I don't
shows
see the
up.
line. Oh, no, there it is.
Okay. So yeah, that's your hyperspace route. That's a pretty quick jump. It should only take you a few hours to get there. There's a class 1 hyperdrive, so it'll get there quick.
Sweet.
So yeah, you could be there, midday, late afternoon, quote unquote, late space afternoon.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
And so it's in orbit above Terrace. It's a small, like, regional holding station. But for some reason, there's some sensitive information being held here that you guys have to procure by whichever means you guys see fit. So,
Okay.
there you go. You're going to
Alright.
Mandalorian space. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like-
Nice.
It's Mandalorian adjacent.
Okay.
So
Cannot wait for season 3.
That's what my next character is going to be, Mandalorian
Me.
adjacent.
I gave up on Mando like halfway through season 2. I was just like, I'm good.
All right,
I
Eric.
Maybe I'm
love
a
that
hater.
show.
No problem, Eric. No problem.
Womp womp.
Poor
Eric did.
Eric.
That's
He
always
hates
gonna be the
everything. And
inside joke.
I was calling you Eric.
Oh. I don't hate it. I just like I don't know. I just gave up on it. I'm just like, I'm good.
No, sorry. You actually tried to watch it and like
Right, so
Eric
he's
won't
not.
even
I was just
start
gonna
it.
say
Yeah.
that Eric would have just given up because it's
Hey,
not. the
Eric
would have
original
seen a
listens
trilogy.
trailer
to
and then
two
had a
haters
full
on
strong
Reddit.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be fair though, at least he walked back, and we got proof. We got logs that he walked back his stance on House of the Dragon.
That
Yeah,
is
until he
true.
watches Andor, though, I'm not giving him shit because Andor
And
is actually
Andor's
good.
been like amazing.
Actually good. And there's gonna be 12 episodes of that shit. I'm really excited. We're only
Hell
halfway through.
Halfway through, yeah.
Yeah.
Did anybody keep up with Rings of Power?
No.
No, I
I
stopped
haven't watched
watching
the
like
finale yet.
episode 3.
I'm gonna watch the finale, but it's a terrible show.
That bad?
It's bad. The
Yeah,
writing,
it's
the
really
writing
bad.
is so embarrassing. I can't even believe it.
I've heard
yeah.
the analogy I've heard used is that it feels like they gave each episode to a different writer who only had a post-it note of what the last episode was about.
That's
and they're
hilarious.
trying to join it all together.
You know,
And
like
I'm just like,
you know, like the theater kid or the kid that claims that he's a writer in high school that has no experience at all, that is trying to be super deep and cool. And
no, that guy's better.
Why are you talking shit about me right now?
well, that's what it feels like. Rings of Power was written by a high school kid that is trying to be deep.
I think I got tapped out of the show. I think it was episode 3 where they had like the warg like in the pit. The warg looked like dog shit. It was terrible.
It looked bad.
Not like a
How did
dog.
They
It was
spent like $100
really
million an episode,
It
right?
looked so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, they spent ridiculous money on it.
How do
Yeah.
you even spend that much on a TV show? I don't like $100 million is like a fucking big budget movie. Like, how does
Yep.
that show not look amazing? Like, as far as like just
So
fidelity.
the armor
right?
looks like it's made out of cardboard. Like
The
Weta did a
armor
better
is
job 20 years
t-shirts.
ago. Like,
I think it's literally t-shirts with like a pattern printed on it. That's what it looks like.
There,
It's
It
bad.
is. It's a
there are
chainmail pattern.
amazing looking films made for $100 million.
I just
Like, that is
watched.
a
I
big
just
budget
watched
movie.
Starship Troopers a couple days ago.
What a great film.
Small budget ish, 1997.
Looks better.
Some of that movie looks better than a lot of Rings of Power. It's insane.
Love
Anyway,
It's not an exaggeration
Whoa.
either. That's like honestly.
The
just-
map
it's
is
true.
so fucking fucked. Hold on, I gotta change some shit. Sorry.
anyway, rant over. Let's play.
Yeah.
That's a nerd rant that can go on for hours.
Tabletop role playing.
Yeah, I'm not actually getting into it because
It's bad. As Sticks here is the PhD in Tolkien and Lord of the Rings and whatnot, and you would want to kill yourself in a video game if you watched it.
Oh no.
It's that bad.
Oh no.
Annalie Crystal, she was into it at first. She kind of liked the first couple episodes. We watched the second to last episode recently, and we were just looking at each other laughing at the writing. We just could not. She was like, come on. She's like, this is so fucking dumb. Come on. Just
Yeah.
fucking shaking our heads at it. But
Yeah.
I have to watch the finale because I've
House of the Dragon looks really good, or is really good, and Andor is good. I'm
Mm.
liking Andor so far.
Andor. I haven't seen
I'm
Andor.
enjoying the fuck out of Andor.
Andor is the best Star Wars show we've ever got.
I've
It
kind
is
of
the
gave
best,
up
yeah.
on modern Star Wars.
No, Andor's worth watching, dude.
Watch
it was
the
a
first
straight
9 minutes.
sleeper.
Just watch the first 9 minutes.
Yeah, watch the first episode of Andor, and if you don't want to watch it after that, then just watch the original trilogy till Kingdom Come, because nothing's going to make you happy.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
how I feel.
yeah.
about it.
Andor was a sleeper. Like I don't think
Man,
anyone
Kenobi
expected
was
that.
So
not done
bad,
I did.
though.
it ain't
It's only
done yet.
halfway done.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
Yeah.
Show's good.
Okay, let's get back to the game, guys.
Yep.
Otherwise, we'll get distracted for another hour and a half. So, you guys have your hyperscores,
Hyperscore.
hyperspace coordinates.
I've seen
I know.
hypersquirt porn. Anyway, sorry.
No, I did not
Might be
say
extra.
that. All right, so I'm gonna take you up the map again. Now that we've plotted our course, Caston will be flying. Seer, are you gonna co-pilot again, or what's your deal? Hello?
Yeah. Sears happy to co-pilot.
And I guess Quentin, you'll probably want to be on the bridge as well. So,
Yeah, you can move it.
And then who else wants to be on the bridge? I know
Think-
Javro, you're going to be slithering around, but
Yes.
I need him for comms. So
Yeah, I think me and Javro would be on the bridge because I'm gonna be there, like helping him with that conversation, telling him what to say or some shit.
Yes.
put Dracus up here too then. And then Slon, I don't know. Do you want to be on the bridge or do you want to be in engineering? Your
I
call.
want to be in engineering, I think.
Slon's house.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna leave the riot helmet off this armor, by the way.
That's fine. We use the disguise kit on you. That's
Yeah.
perfectly okay. Also, like if you showed up on an Imperial station wearing Crimson Dawn armor, that might be a little
A little weird.
Yeah.
I
Probably
mean, I
don't
have
do that.
the armor on. I could take it off though.
if you're planning on going aboard, I would recommend.
Yeah, I'll just have regular clothes then.
I mean, they like as part of the disguise kit, I'd imagine they could rustle up a
the Crimson
uniform.
Dawn can rustle up some like uniforms for us.
I imagine that the Crimson Dawn has some spare Imperial uniforms
throw,
for
like,
just
three
such an
on.
operation. Yeah.
I'll throw 3 on, Caston, Omen, the Doc,
Mhm.
and we'll get some like.
I would say that would make sense for a very powerful criminal organization to have government uniforms on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get dressed into that then.
Give
Alright.
give Dracus some shades.
All right. Works for me. I'll rock the uniform.
I like wince while wearing this.
Gross. I feel yucky. All right. So, you guys plot in your course. Actually, you know what? I bet you this ship would have like a fucking astromech droid on it. I would imagine so. But the Crimson Dawn's gonna be like, you get no astromech droid. Get fucked. On Quentin's vessel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put one in for next week. But we'll assume that there's an astromech droid. He punches in the coordinates to the little fucking navigation console, and you guys zip off into space. Is there anything that anyone needs to do in the next few hours before you guys get into Terrace airspace? Space.
No, I think we're good.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mission focus.
Craze, I took my pistol back.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
about to say that.
Yeah. Right.
I'm just gonna use the standard 2 blaster pistols.
I have an extra Tabana thing if you want me to mod a pistol with that, but it's up to you.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right. So, let me just make sure everything is up to standard here.
Hello.
Oh, good.
Sorry about that. My dad flipped the ONT in my garage.
Oh, fun.
Ouch. I was sitting here making fun of you in Crit City too.
Sad.
Yes, he's on a mission this evening to do something. So I don't know, but
All right, so I will take you guys to the map. It's big, it's disjointed. Just cut me some slack here. All the way to the top, please. Zoom out and scroll up. That's all I have to say.
Okay, that's what she said.
That's what I told her.
Oh, boy.
It's going.
All right.
Uh-oh, Donnie disappeared again.
no, I'm here.
Oh,
Where am
well, your
I?
roll 20 icon flickered.
Oh,
I got
let me
nervous.
refresh.
Where am I scrolling to?
All the way to the top, where the big empty hangar is.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
Alrighty. So here we are. You have this is kind of what the station looks like as you guys approach. As soon as you guys enter the immediate airspace of the prison, you hear comms chatter. One is a ping for a hail, which when you guys are ready to answer, just let me know.
Yeah, Quentin will answer. and pass over whatever Imperial codes that he has. Do you want me to do a deception?
Yeah, so I think what happens is as soon as you enter the space, you basically hear like, "This is Terrace Orbital Station, requesting credentials."
No, I'll pass him the credentials. What's the what do we got going on?
Okay. Throw me a. Well, it'll be for standard Imperial landing credentials. This isn't like a super highly classified. It's 3 purple.
Holy shit. 4 success, 3 threat. Okay.
The person says like, credentials check out, but you aren't scheduled to land.
Yes, we unfortunately need refueling.
Well, I mean, refueling as well. Sorry, this is Captain Javro. I'm sorry, this is my assistant here. What was your name again, assistant?
Rantal. Anything else? I don't know.
Yes,
It's a great Star Wars name.
Yeah.
My confident assistant Rantal. You see, coming out of hyperspace, we hit some sort of magnetic field, and it's kind of messed up our maps and our waves and such. And we just need to land for a bit, get a little bit of fuel, give us about an hour, maybe hour and a half, readjust, recalibrate, and we'll be out of your hair real quick. I apologize.
Make me a 3 purple charm check.
Okay. I have to reopen my shit because I relaunched
Yeah.
my stoof. God damn it. Okay, hang on.
Quite not.
Vadganoosh.
And you're
I'm here
oh
to fucking
God.
say.
you're just lying.
Stop.
I would be up to sock and
Let's do it.
I really wanted to name this guy Nat.
Oh,
Natwoosh, you know what I mean?
2
Uh-oh.
failures to
So-
advantage.
Okay, 2 failure, 2
blank
advantage though.
yellows.
I know, 2
Advantages.
blank yellows. That's unfortunate.
That's fair enough.
So they look at you and they're like, magnetic field. I don't have any magnetic field here. But if you just need to refuel, all right. But we may have to check your vessel ourselves. Feel free to park in the hangar bay at your earliest convenience. Then they lower the
All
force shield.
right. Well, that could have gone worse. I don't imagine I can fit into a Imperial uniform, so I will be hiding in the storage closet.
What is the rank insignia on our uniforms? Omen.
Actually, do you guys have like
Ah,
handcuffs?
and mine
You just want
and-
to put me in cuffs?
Let me see what they correlate to. Um,
and Caston.
what were you asking, Donnie?
You guys just want to like say I'm your prisoner?
Yeah, then someone has to talk with Captain Javro for the rest of the.
Oh shit. Well, they're not going to be
I'm
like, oh,
Captain
Hudson
Javro.
Shark.
I believe.
Bro, and I'm here to
Do declare.
Yeah.
Honest
Do
and amaze you with
declare.
my amazing talking abilities.
Abilita.
Well, they're
All
gonna
right.
like. You can't be. Can you be a Hut and be an Imperial?
No.
No, not really.
Yeah.
They're,
So it's like
they're
The
pretty
Imperials
racist
are
as
pretty
fuck.
racist, yeah.
Yeah. I would say that one of your uniforms has a captain rank, which is 3 red, 3 blue pip, and then the rest of you are probably like either midshipman or lieutenant, like something very low.
I would have. I
I'm
would have asked
pretty
this
old, so
prior to
I'll wear captain.
That's exactly
I
what
was
I
say,
was
Cutting was going to say like prior to this, who's actually good at talking with people?
I am. However, they're incredibly racist, so I'm gonna go lock myself in my room.
You see,
I'm your
I
prisoner.
went for the captain pips, or at
Sorry,
least
what?
can you at least steamroll people? Like pretend like you're so important and they're so below you, you don't have they're not worth your time.
I could
I'm
try, but
looking at Dracus saying this because he's
Oh.
wearing captain pips, right?
Tragus
okay. Well, I'm
says,
gonna leave.
let me make an attempt.
All right.
I do declare that my name is Captain Javro. And what was your name again?
little more like this, I think.
Dragus clears his throat. Well, let me see here. I think I can maybe pull it off.
That's better. Yes.
Okay.
You should have done. Never mind. I would
But
have digressed. You should have just done what the Rock does. Can anybody do it? Doesn't matter what your name is. What's your name, Lieutenant? It doesn't matter what your name is. Just leave. Anyway, okay. So you got that sorted out. The shield goes down. You guys start parking your ship.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Wow.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
And as you land, this is what you notice. Give me a moment to set the board, as it were.
All right. All right.
One moment. Loading. Loading. Loading.
Okay. Okay.
Loading. Loading.
All right. I love that someone named Stinky Gaming just followed the channel. Stinky Gaming. I like
Stinky
that.
Weasel Tea.
That's definitely a gamer. That's a real one right there.
I like that username.
It's on
Thanks.
brand for us.
Stinky
Thanks,
Weasel
Stinky.
Tea.
Thanks, Stinky. Okay.
Alrighty. This is what you see in your hangar.
Oh my. Okay.
Guards posted and someone waiting for the loading ramp to unload its passengers.
Okay.
So who is leaving the vessel?
Trackus will lead the charge down.
I'll be right behind Dracus.
And
And,
Caston as well.
Captain, yeah.
Okay, so no aliens.
No. Me, Seer, and Slan are probably trying to like hide so that we could like leave the vessel once they leave
Do
us.
their customary inspection.
Worst case scenario, I have an idea as far as Quentin goes.
Okay.
And what rank insignia is on this guy?
On which guy?
This dude?
His rank insignia is. Sorry, I gotta look them up really quick. Because I don't have my Imperial insignias memorized. He
How dare
is
you.
actually an he is an army lieutenant.
Got it.
Not part of the Navy.
Out of him.
Yeah. So you technically outrank him according to your pips.
Well, if I'm a captain and he's a lieutenant, I outrank him by a lot.
Yeah.
Not in the Imperial Navy, but yes, normally yes. Captain's the next thing up from lieutenant. So you outrank him by
In the
one.
Army, it's
In
lieutenant,
Navy,
then captain. In the Navy, a captain is a colonel, which is right before an admiral or a general. So
I know, but
outrank him
Galactic
by a lot.
Empire is different.
True.
Even a captain?
Mhm.
Okay. Whatever
There's
you say.
less ranks in the Imperial Navy and Army. So
Fair enough.
it literally goes like midshipman, lieutenant, captain, then commander, and then admiral, and then it goes to like
He's still got rank on him. though,
fleet
that's what matters.
admiral, and then grand admiral, and then there's moffs. They're all
Yeah, you
Got it.
still outrank him.
Got it.
you still outrank him, but not nearly as much as in real life. So, but you are a superior officer. And so when he steps off, he sees your insignia and he says, "Ah, Captain Javro, did you say it was?"
That is correct. And he steps
He
forward.
kind of looks at you and he goes like, He's like, "Pleasure, I'm sure." Well, interesting vessel.
Trackus gives him a nod.
So,
It's-
resupplying and refueling, I assume.
That is correct. And Trackus is not, he doesn't care about the voice. That is correct. And our prisoners on board as well.
Interesting. Prisoners on board. Do you require any assistance?
Oh no, he's taken care of. Don't you worry. A big fat slimy hut.
Show them who's boss, I assume, yes?
Well, they think they're the boss of the cute little sector of space, but eventually the Imperials will show them who's the true rulers of the galaxy.
Here. So, would you like a tour of the facilities while you wait on your resupply?
Indeed. And Dragus just kind of like raises a hand and like gives a motion for Caston and Omen to follow.
Yeah, I'll step up and start following.
Sure. I'm just gonna drag the lot of you just like into a hallway.
Okay.
Around the corner while I do one thing. I think he takes you up these stairs, up this rampart, and then out the side.
Okay.
And he starts giving you this tour. He's like, and over here we have one of our many brig wings. This is the Auric wing, and it houses up to, he's just talking about all this bullshit that you don't care about. While that's happening, there are about 4 or 5 stormtroopers. Actually, I'll say like 4 that board the ship and start doing a search. I need Seer, Javro, and Slán and Quentin to make stealth checks at 2 purple.
Oh, stealthy, sir.
Yes.
Oh,
Hmm.
And then Javro, Mr. the Hutt.
You're gonna have to roll for him.
I can do that.
I only got advantages. How bad? Fuck.
I mean, Donnie
could
trying to hide is going to be funny.
I could just claim
It's-
you're the prisoner if Donnie does well.
He's
he's
locked in his prisoner's quarters.
I'll throw a blue in then if he's locked himself in his room.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, so I think with you, Slán, what happens is you probably like knock something over and then like they see like a fucking space mouse cross the way. They're like, all right, whatever. Don't have time to investigate. Either that or no, I know exactly what happens. This is what happens. Fuck space mice. This is what goes down.
Space.
All of you hide away. And what happens is a couple of things happen. You do knock something over and make a noise when you're like attempting to stay out of sight. And Javro, they discover that his room is locked, so that's the threat. They're like, huh, like why is this locked? This is weird. But what ends up happening is they get a comm broadcast from another officer asking for them to return from their investigation to help with something. So right when they're about to investigate further, they get pulled away and they leave.
Nice.
So that's how it goes.
Sick.
In the meantime, during your guys' grand tour over here, you finally get to this block over here of this barracks. And he's talking about oh, this barracks can house this many troopers in times of need, and blah, 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 and it does all this thing, and there's crew quarters and armor lockers and all this stuff, and he's like, and all record keeping for the terrace system is manually handled through this post and the adjoining post on the other side that
So,
mirrors it.
here and here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, he's like, and I dare say I shall not be giving you a tour of the shuttle bay, as that is not worth your time, Captain Javro.
Very well.
And then he kind of looks over and he's like, if you would like, I can provide some food and drink for you and your companions here while you wait.
Without looking at them, I suppose they've earned a meal. Any motions for them to step through?
Okay. Let me show you what's on the other side of the door. First of all, there's 2 people flanking this room. Second of all, when you walk in, you see a security droid and another army officer. And then he leads you into this room where y'all can grab a seat.
Okay. Nice.
And then he goes over to the auto chef and whips up some food and then sets it on the table. And then he's like, "That shouldn't be too long. I've just gotten word that your ship has cleared the security clearance. And, yes, as soon as you're refueled and resupplied, you should be ready to go. If you need anything, let me know."
Thank you, Lieutenant. Gives him a nod.
Yeah, he salutes you and then leaves.
All right.
Hey, question.
Yes.
These guys that were like searching our thing, didn't they get called away to somewhere?
Yeah. I'm moving them.
All right. So I guess we could try to slip out.
Oh god.
Your call.
Yeah, I mean, over comms, have you located the room yet? The archive.
Is this lieutenant still here, or did he leave?
No, he's gone. I just haven't moved him yet.
Okay. Dracus swallows some food and he says, "We're in one of the rooms now." And Dracus says, "There's a second room as well, adjacent to where we are. If you were to go out the rear doors of the hangar, to the right of the ship, you'll find us straight ahead across the hall. Apparently there's a identical room opposite of the hangar on the other side as well. I'm assuming the space station is mirrored. You could either come to us, or we could go to the other room. We don't know what it's guarded with beyond stormtroopers."
What's the opposition look like near you?
Imperial
Like,
officer, security droid. We've seen several stormtroopers.
Like, I'll
Almost
pipe
about a
up and
dozen.
say- Oh, and I'll be say, in the hallways, right outside our room, I counted about. There's 4 directly outside, and further down the hall there was another 4, guarding the prison wing.
Sarah, do you think we can get Slan to a computer terminal?
I think we can try. Is there one in the shuttle bay or in the hangar bay?
I'm looking around because, like I said, we kind of left. So I'm looking around. Do we see like a port or anything like that?
In the shuttle room?
Dracus says,
Here,
In the hangar.
not like the to access like the information that we want to get and then get out, but like maybe to like a computer terminal you could hack in to like access some of the base stuff.
Open some guard door or open some of the cell doors or something like that.
Yeah,
Right over here.
"We can't
Right,
see your
see that.
pings."
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll lead Slan over that way.
Which way?
It's upper right behind the ship.
Got it.
God.
Okay.
Alright. If we're confronted, let me try something before we start shooting. I'm saying that specifically to Sarah and Slan.
It's your nuts.
Slan's gonna look at you. Just remember where we are and what we are.
Yes, I know, but maybe I can talk our way out of it. You never know.
Trust you. For now.
Yep, get to work.
Okay. You guys need tokens.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, whoops. Oh, goddamn.
So the
On the
hangar's
wrong-
empty. No guards inside.
Yeah, they got called away. So.
Yeah.
Schlan. 19. All right.
Yeah, moving up to the upper right hand side.
What kind of check am I making? Is this what we're
It's
hacking?
computers, yeah.
What's
Yeah.
what difficulty?
Uh, let's call this a 4 purple. This is an Imperial.
Wish me luck, boys.
You got
Holy
this, buddy.
shit base.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
2 success,
Okay.
2 advantage on his computers.
You're
check.
in.
A lot of blank dice there. Interesting.
You rolled a little quick, but I could have boosted that too.
Oh, good to know for the future. My bad.
All right. You're in. What are you looking for?
I'm actually gonna whisper that into the comms. What exactly am I looking for, boys?
Anything that will cause distraction. This is a prison transport. Maybe
Oh.
open the cell doors.
That's exactly what I was gonna ask. Are there like cell doors I can activate? Lights? Any like vital functions? What can I see?
From this terminal specifically, you can open and close the force field, which would not be good. You can operate the 2 cargo lifts that are to the side of the
Okay.
ship. You have access to all door controls in the hangar, and of course lights.
But this is like only hangar stuff.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. Not really sure what we can do from this angle. I